Yeah, so I removed the red one that I gave to you, and you can have that one just as your red one then, I guess.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
a
just looking
pocket
to see
unit.
where I shoved it. I'm pretty sure I shoved it into maybe my horse?
Well,
No, there it is.
it's
There
on
it
your
is.
armor now.
No, the original cloak.
Oh, okay.
Bam! Ragged Scarlet Cloak. That's the one you made back in the day. It's in my bag at duplication.
How ragged is it?
The same as my portrait.
Oh no.
Like it's deliberately made to look like that. I got it made back in the day out of my jacket.
The backpack has duplication on it.
It's got a slot with that I
Yeah.
put stuff in. Yeah.
That little slot.
That's the bag that I've been doing the D100 on. Or is it? No, sorry, that's the bag that I've got the scroll in.
Okay.
You know, the one that's
Oh.
constantly being duplicated. It's like, copies of essential items, documents, blah, 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 disappear after 24 hours.
Yeah, and then you have Pouch of Plenty, but that's just for like substances that you can duplicate.
Yeah, I use it for blood and stuff. It's like, burp, burp. Large container of one substance. Well, it can be up to the size of arrows, which is bigger than I even realized. Arrows, porridge, water, bullets, etc. If it rolls, it's got a 1/4 chance of destroying everything.
It's just gonna be the warp stone bullets for your gun.
I've only got one left though, and I'm not taking it out of the gun because someone told me it might explode.
You'll be fine.
Oh,
I say.
I'm just realizing something at the bottom of that page. So if you sacrificed the water and rolled +5 SLs on the first day, the container would generate 10 cups. Oh! I should have had a lot more blood back in the day and flowers. Whoops! I'll have to work out the SL from now on. Okie dokie, this thing's a little bit more overpowered than I realized. Put some warp stone in
For
there.
now.
I'm starting a candle shop, Chris. Putting candles in this bag.
You
Look
know,
up
I like
handfuls of that
how
substance per success level. So yes, just success level times 2. You get cupped handfuls. So I guess if you have bigger hands than average, you get more stuff.
Wow.
I'm 6'6". I'm a big boy. Alucard has long fingers in the anime, so take that for what you want.
He's a big boy, big boy, big
Big
boy.
tall lanky fucker.
Chris, like how you were saying, oh, we should go to the abandoned castle this whole time, and we never even like gave attention to
We're
it.
gonna go there in the time skip. I plan to hire adventurers. It's fine. I have a plan.
It's up to you guys. It was just there. Doesn't mean you have to go there.
Oh shit! You were hitting that so fucking hard. I guess it's all right. Whatever. It's not like I wanted you to go there or anything.
Okay.
God, I look like such a fucking idiot in this wedding picture. The photographer like mugged me right off. Just me with my mouth just gob right open because I think I was asking a question at the time while I was messing with my cuffling.
I'm ready. Just let me know when you're all loaded in. Good to go.
I'm ready to go.
Ready.
It's blast. It's loading. It's on like 8%, 9, 10.
That's not a lot.
I mean, it's on 100% now.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I got some blood wine. Yay! Totally do that. I'm putting the manacles in the cloak slot.
Uh,
And the luck blade. And that's it. Lovely.
yeah, I dragged some
Like-
stuff around, but I was like, I'll
Yeah.
leave the most of it.
Yeah, appreciate that. Got I put the luck blade, the wand of secrets, the immovable rod, and the manacles in the cloak slots. As I imagine it's like one side, sort of like, welcome, stranger. You know, what are you buying?
By the way, did we choose a short party ambition?
No. Well, you were talking
I
about it.
check out the castle. I put down as a question mark, but it's not been decided or nothing.
Yeah, it depends. If Chris is gonna do the time skip right now, I don't think it will be valid as a short
I don't think
term.
we're going to do the time skip right now. Chris wasn't even sure he's going to stream. So we
The time
pressured
skip
him.
is right now.
Lies, Chris, lies. If we were already rich, I'd totally like put like a gold crown inside the pouch duplication and be like, 5 gold. No. No more expensive for the weight. Yeah. Wait for weight than bullets. Oh. What are the price of bullets? Am I getting away with it because no one really buys warpstone shit?
Are you in, Conna?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't feel them.
We're just watching Irish kids fight.
Okay, I'll turn everything off and focus on the roleplay.
Good boy.
Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Just the screen went black then. All of it. I was like, oh no.
Turn too much off. So you guys are in the dwarven hold of Zhufbar, or Zhufbar. There's no T in there.
Body nuts.
It is a very engineer-centric dwarven hold. A lot of cogwheels, clockwork machines, steam-powered stuff. Very mechanical. Fanciful. It would be the most like mechanical place you've seen in all your travels. You've been exploring around here a bit, talking to the engineers guilds, visiting the bar, visiting all kinds of different places. I made a little list of what everybody wanted to do with their time here, and I've run the calculations of how much money you'll be earning, give or take, from selling all the stuff you wanted to sell. So first up here I have Conan, who you told me you want to spend some time reading the dwarven text with the help of a translator to learn more about building, engineering, and just lore of dwarves.
Overall, just trying to better myself. Yeah, it's quite.
Yes. So they don't like borrow out books from their libraries. I said last time you'll have to read them in there,
Yeah.
and it'll be 2 oat gold per day that you're staying in there to read the books, which is like 4 normal gold coins. So for you, that would be a endeavor. So what exactly are you trying to do? Are you trying to train a skill or characteristic that you already have, but that's not part of your career, that you normally can't level up? Or are you trying to do unusual learning where you straight up learn a skill that is not part of your career at all, like a new one?
I guess it'd be a skill, wouldn't it? Like I did with my trade carpenting. Like learn how to bricklay, would it be? I'm not too sure. I can think of the real world equivalent. Become a brickie, you know. Learn how to make houses and shit, but I don't know what it'd be in this.
So you want to learn how to like work with stone?
Yes. I'll become a stonemason. That's what
Yeah.
that's what it'd be. I guess it's the equivalent.
Okay. So you can learn to get a skill or a talent.
I also have experience if that is needed. I have 160.
Okay.
I made sure I had some experience just in case it did come down to that.
Normally, to just level up a skill, it's 100 XP, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a talent, you mean, not a skill, yeah?
A skill.
A skill? No. Skills are like different depending how much points you got in them.
Yeah, because obviously, when I was checking, like I checked skills, and obviously trade carpentry was in skill, so I'm assuming
Yeah.
it's in skill, unless I guess stonemason is a career, I guess, but I'm only looking to learn how to really do it. I'm not looking to go into the
Lore.
career. I'm looking just
Skill.
to do the
Yeah, it
class.
just sort of comes onto your sheet. So to buy one outside, I'm not sure if it's more or less. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's not something I've done yet. As Alucard, he's just mostly got talents of luck and such.
Very talented boy.
Way too talented boy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go and grab
Sorry,
the
I've got-
skill.
That's what happens when you live longer, I suppose.
Trade.
Got a burp like caught right in my chest. It's fucking killing me right now.
Mm.
Okay, Chris. Is it?
No.
Oh.
Trade.
Channel
Mason?
brick.
Masonry?
I guess.
Mason.
Look at that. Look at me. I'm so skillful.
Google.
On my elbow from my arsehole. Tell you that now.
Will be 10 experience to get this. My math is correct.
What?
And
Okay.
it'll be 10 times 10, so 100 brass pennies. But that's when you do it normally. In this case, you are paying for the library. So I'm just gonna do a private roll to see how many days this is gonna take you to master this.
If I put a 1 in it, it'll take it away automatically. won't it?
652 days.
Oh,
Damn.
it talents. So it would be 6 old gold or 12 normal gold.
Such racism.
I just as I look, I'm like, we've still got the Strahd pennies.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did they all get I can't remember. Did we get them? Oh no, we couldn't. We weren't allowed, were we? We weren't allowed
We're
to.
allowed to spend them.
Yeah,
Depends
you're
who you're
allowed to
trading with.
smelt them as well into like bars, but they
Mm.
can't like make them into old gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I use Strahd pennies or Barovian coins? Okay, and how much was that for Barovian coins?
12.
Okay, 2,100 and Brain, you need to help me out here. 2,168.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's gonna take you 3 days
Wow.
to go going in and out of the library with your dwarven translator. That's is part of the what you're paying for to learn these texts.
If
How
I
much
put a point,
experience did you have?
I have 160. I'm happy to use all of it to buff this right up. Well, to get it max, I guess. 15.
15 would be 150, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 225. It stacks.
I was gonna say, how much to get to 10?
To 10
say
it
it's
would be
100, right?
125.
Yeah, I'll get it to 10 then. If you want to take 125 away from my experience. And
125. Okay. Did that take it down?
yep, I'm on 35 now, and I have 10 I have 10 in it. I've been
Okay.
doing that theory learning years.
Yeah, so you're going back and forth learning all about stone, rocks, and dwarven building ways that they used to build their stone structures, which, to be honest, for the dwarves is mainly like carving it out of the mountain that they are in.
But you know, they could tell me like, oh, this is a sediment rock. This one allows airflow and is more. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one helps keep the cave warm, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, and then in between you studying the ways of the builder, you you also want to sell your gems. I've got written down here.
Yeah, I want to
You've
sell my
got,
jewels.
You've got moss, agate, however you're supposed to pronounce that. You've got jewelry, you've got a sapphire, and you've got gemstones. Are those the ones you want to get rid of?
Yeah, I've also got a. I've also got a golden ring with just a J on it.
Okay, you want to get rid of that as well?
Yeah, I'm also gonna get rid of the fucking bell.
You don't want to use the bell anymore?
Oh, fucking. After trying it in battle and see it didn't do nothing, I'm like, hang on a fucking minute.
Okay.
I didn't have to do anything to have it work last time, so I'm assuming it's dud. I no see magic. I don't know.
So you go through the various shops and you get a total of 120 gold coins for your stuff, which is 60 old gold, because they pay you in old gold down here.
Yeah, I've put where the fuck? There we go. Old gold. 60.
Do you agree with that price, or would you like to attempt to haggle for it? Well, I guess you're already writing it down, so I guess you agree.
Yeah, I ain't gonna push my luck. They're already being very generous to allow me into their libraries.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not gonna try and push my luck.
I'm gonna go through your inventory and delete the stuff that's gone now. Are gone. Firebell is gone.
Yeah.
Gold ring with the J is gone. Turi gone. Sapphire gone. Gemstones.
Yep.
Talisman of healing you're keeping. Clothing of valor you're keeping, I imagine.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're gonna hate me so.
Yeah.
I have so much loot. Alakar's been such a greedy little whore. Let's hope I can convince them to let me buy a house. That's all I'm saying. So I can just shove it in there and like lock the door.
Are you selling the Tomb of Strat, Conan? Are you selling Strat's diary?
Strat's diary. No, I'm keeping that. I'm gonna keep that because that's the point of view from a fucking vampire. That'll go well in my book. No, I'm keeping the diary.
Huh.
But
Looks like your shovel is broken in your character sheet. I can't like interact with it.
I say, why is my shovel broken? I ain't even fucking ever used it. I think I used it once.
You dug too fast to get the blood spear.
I used my hands for that.
Not too sure why it is broken, but it seems to be
Sure?
broken.
I'm pretty sure you remember saying you used a shovel. Or did I hand you a shovel? I feel like there was a shovel.
You handed me a shovel.
Ah, sounds like me.
I would say the last time I used the Lord level, the shovel, was digging a hole to try and get Philippe out of the hole.
Quickly made you a new shovel.
I like the old one.
The old one's broken.
As I'm clicking on gloves like a fucking idiot.
You can take with your gloves on.
I've just always got my gloves on. Apparently, I just looked. I was like, oh yeah, I've got fucking gloves on. So I pull down my pants.
Ooh.
It's back, baby. Were they all right with me taking notes again? I can't remember. I said I would take notes if they allowed it, but that's more for the culture, I guess, and that, and also just put down notes. So when it comes to building, you know, less chance of failure.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You can take notes. You just can't take their books with you. And like, are you just like writing down the translated notes, I guess, or are you just like copying the dwarven?
Oh yeah, you know, that'd be a good idea. Copy down the language I don't fucking understand. Good chance to learn it. No, I'd be writing down I'd write down the notes that have been translated for me. And this will also give me a good excuse to work on my handwriting as well at the same time to make me more legible.
Okay.
Because last time I was writing my book, I was criticised for writing like a 8-year-old, I think they said. But considering, you know, I only learned how to read and write like a month ago, I think I'm doing pretty fucking well considering. As I take a sip of tea. See, we play fantasy games to do what we could not do in real life. Read and write.
I was like, what, sell stuff?
Well, we won't talk about that. Oh yeah, good news, I've got some work on Monday.
Nice, nice.
Gigolo.
Keep it to the roleplay stuff for the stream.
It is in the role play.
I'll look for the picture for rope another time. I think that's your inventory mostly sorted out. So you're selling stuff, you're learning. Is there anything else you would be doing while you're in the dwarven hold?
Learn new skills, make new connections. Not really. I don't think so.
Okay. I'm
Maybe
gonna move on
well,
to Milo
yeah, I
because
was
I
gonna
feel
say.
Alucard is gonna take the vote.
I was about to say, do you want to do me last? I was like, this might take a moment. Let's just go through all the pages.
For you, Milo, I've just got written down sell gems. I made a note of all the stuff that's in your inventory. Black and crimson silk headscarf, soon with precious jewels. You wanna sell that?
Yes.
Platinum necklace with a black opal pendant.
I don't think I was gonna sell that. No.
Oh, okay.
Got it, the crown.
A
No.
tin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant.
No, not that as well.
Just jewelry in your inventory.
And yeah, the rubies.
An ornate fine dwarf's silver beard clasp.
And no, I'm keeping that.
Okay. A silver fine ring with a blue colored glass inset.
No.
The ruby, yes.
Yes.
A
I think
pewter
that's it.
pendant in the shape of a grimacing face. I love that you have like a pendant in the shape of a grimacing face. Like,
I think I did evaluate this before, and I determined it wasn't worth anything.
It's worth 6 silver, so it's worth not a lot.
Well, nah, I don't think I would get any old gold with this. No.
I was gonna say, like, what are you actually gonna buy your gold with? If you don't mind me asking. If you do, fair enough. You don't have to tell me, but I'm just curious. Like, do you have a master plan? Or
With
is it
what?
personal?
What with my gold?
Yeah. You're just
Hoard
hoarding
it.
it like a little
Yes,
dragon.
I'm just hoarding it. Yep.
At one point you're gonna try and run, but you can't because your pockets are just filled with so much gold it's lifting you off the ground. Just
The money that I got from your fight actually made me over encumbered.
"Way!" Look at that. I got a concussion. You got paid. It all worked out fine.
I mean, if we don't find anyone that's gonna buy the crown, because it is expensive, maybe I'll use it to help Alucard with the whole orphanage thing.
The
I'm
crown.
rich.
So from what I'm getting right now, you're selling the black and crimson silk headscarf soon with precious jewels and the jewelry and nothing else, right? And the ruby.
And Ruby, yeah.
That's 110 gold coins, so that's 55 old gold that you get for that.
55. Do I just add another item and money? Just name it old gold?
I'll drag you one over. Then you can just edit the number to 55.
Okay, I guess I'll delete the other items.
Yeah.
Actually, Chris, can I ask Ronan Horn
He went
how
home.
much Ronan? I said Ronan Horn.
Yeah, he went home.
You're in his home. He's from Zhufbar.
Yeah, but did you ask him where he was going? Excluded. Come on, roleplay, son.
I wasn't there. I left when he was with us.
Well, he left. He left.
God damn it. Well, can I ask the guards that are with us?
Yeah. They
Yeah,
know
you
where
still
we
have
are.
your dwarven escort.
Like how much would a house cost?
A house.
Yeah.
You know those things with 4 walls and a roof?
Because me and Alucard are gonna stay here for a while.
Well, we need to ask permission first, Milo.
Inside of the
Yeah.
hold.
We need to get
Only,
permission to. We have permission to stay, not live.
Only dwarves live here.
He is a dwarf.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever. It has never happened before that the city's ruling has sold a house to outsiders.
Stroke his face. There's a first time for everything.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Oh,
That's what I've got a plan, Milo. We're going to go and ask them. Check my notes. We have to go to the palace to purchase property in the city. We need to get written permission.
Yeah, but shouldn't we like see how much it costs so that we?
That's why we're
prepare
going to
money
the
as well?
palace. They sort that all out there, apparently. At least that's what the lady said.
Okay, because I was about to say if it costs more than what I have, I probably sell a lot more.
Well, I've got more, and I'm planning to sell some items too.
Uh,
Let's go do that together. Then we pretend that we did that together.
Yeah, I guess that's me. You can go to Alucard now.
Okay.
You don't want to do anything else?
I
Because
mean,
it's going
just
to take a
sell
while.
items.
Just sell
Yeah,
items.
I mean-
Fair enough. Right.
I mean, I wanted to buy bombs last time they were out of stock.
She was. It's a city. I'm sure we'll find some somewhere.
Yeah, but don't we need to buy from her? Because, they don't trust us.
Yeah, but money and booze gets a thing a lot for the dwarfs, you know. Is that gold and alcohol? It's like, oh, I'll sell you some bombs.
Okay, so Alucard, you give me a list of stuff. The first thing
Yes!
is two-handed sword looked at to see for any improvements. What sword is that?
It's the one that was given to me by a good old undead boy.
I love
It's an
undead
old
boy.
blade, but it's still razor sharp. On God.
Yeah, that's
God.
already like a magical enhanced blade. They can't really do anything to that.
Can they clean it up?
Yeah, they can just like maintain it.
Yeah, because it's an old blade. It's like, can you just reinforce it to make sure it doesn't break?
Can be done.
There you go. Lovely.
They can blacken your armor, get a dragon statue smelted on the shoulder, get the armor
Oh.
engraved with the symbol of Musalon. You wanted to get 2 gun holsters and a belt
Yes.
capable of going around the armor.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
get
for
that.
fuck's sake.
It should be in your inventory.
I've got it already. Yeah, I've already put the guns in them. Like, yes.
Yeah,
I
upgrade
just
the
remembered
herbal
that.
pouches with interior pouches. I've done
Yeah.
that. I've added 4. I don't know if you want more or less.
No, that's perfect. That's exactly how I imagined. I imagined it being like quartered.
Okay.
Chris,
Yeah.
did you ever look up if reinforcing my gauntlets with that special metal would affect the enchantment on it?
Chop.
So for
Chopper.
upgrading stuff like smithing wise, you can absolutely do it, but if it has magical properties, there is a chance that the magic will be lost when they are like messing with the forge of it, like, you know, like accidentally undoing the wrong line on the rune or something that makes it lose its like properties. So you can have a smith that is capable of it, attempting to like improve it, but there is a chance that it'll lose its magic effect on it if it is a magical weapon. I believe your knuckles already have like runes and stuff on it.
Yeah, they have runes on it.
Yeah, so in D&D terms, you can pretty much attempt to make it a +1 version of your current weapon, but with the chance that you'll lose some of the special effects on the weapon.
I think I might just wait until we end up back to a place where they do runes again, just in case.
Yeah. There are
It
no
seems like-
real runesmiths in this hold,
Yeah,
you've
they're-
discovered.
Yeah, they're all steam powered, so I'll leave it.
Okay, cool. Just
But I did learn more.
you get some slots in your cloak to put your rod, your wands, and stuff like that. You get stitch pouches to my bag. I guess you just mean the loose pouches you have are now just part of your big bag. I didn't really
Yeah,
make
or
an
the
item
belt.
for that or
Yeah,
something like that. But
I can imagine it.
it's just
Or just
it's
put them in the
there.
bag.
Yeah. They can dye your cloak red. They can do that.
Wonderful.
It also says here, hire somebody to draw Philippe's face for missing posters. I vaguely
Yes.
remember you guys saying that you might want to do that in Drakenhof, because you had like the lady there that drew
Yeah.
Connor's face
Drew
for the
me.
pit fight.
But honestly, if I can get it done here, I'm going to ask around. I'll ask if they're still
Cheap
with us,
lady.
because I suppose they are, because they were ordered to escort us. I'll ask Skindrick or Gunson, the guards.
Yeah, do me a fellowship.
A fellowship.
Shit, does
Yeah,
anybody
you,
remember what Philippe looks like?
You ask around, and you realize that the dwarves here are not very artistic. They're very good at like drawing blueprints and plans and the like that, but actual like art, like drawing a face, like stuff like that, they're not really great at it. Like all their statues and stuff that you see in this place all have like very sharp like features, not like too detailed.
No problem. Maybe. Are they? How good are they at drawing armor?
They're not artistic, they're
Oh. They can draw up like plans for armor and stuff like that, but they like can do pretty much the dwarven style in Warhammer Fantasy is everything is very like angular. They do a lot of
Yeah,
like
sharp.
straight lines.
Yeah. No problem. Well, I'll speak to that lady then they mentioned before, maybe.
So yeah, you can't find anyone in the hold that can draw an accurate representation of Philippe's face.
Damn.
If
Damn,
you
damn.
if you three would sit together and like try to describe Philippe's face to an artist, how would you do it? What features would you tell them to like draw?
Strong jawline, broken nose, kind of angry look to his face. What has he got? Dirty brunette?
big,
Never
What
say without
hair-
his helmet off.
What hair color does he
Helmet.
have?
big.
He's always
eagle
wearing
on
a
it.
fucking chicken helmet, I don't know.
Oh, you would describe the helmet, so you like Conan, you want them to like draw him with the helmet on?
Yeah, he wouldn't take it off, he's absolutely right.
Hmm.
As I say, like he's always wearing his armor and his helmet, so don't even need to draw the face. We just need to explain exactly what he looks like on the armor.
Yeah. He's got like a goatee, I think.
Yeah.
Blue tabard. Well, that's not.
Okay, cool. I was
Yeah.
seeing if Aidan would like agree or disagree, but he's currently muted, so I guess he's just
He's a horse. He can't talk.
yeah. Next up, fix the axe, which is a cock hammer, which
Which has already been ordered.
yeah.
Mhm.
That'll
With the
cost you
lady.
some money, but I'll just tell you
We'll
at the
sort it
end.
out. Yeah.
That should be in your inventory now. It
Wonderful.
is, as you saw it earlier, which you shouldn't have seen, but it was there. It is a mechanical
Glitch.
contraption built to bring brute force to the battlefield. A pumping sledgehammer on the front with an axe head on the back. As a free action, you may switch between the cockhammer and the axe head, utilizing its pummel quality or its axe head to utilize the hack quality. It has both qualities, but you pretty much pick which one you're using at the moment. And it's a free action, so you can do it whenever.
Nice.
Pummel is good when you're hitting somebody on the head to give them a stunt condition, and hack damages armor.
Wonderful.
And it's a two-handed weapon. It's not a one-hander. It's a pretty heavy boy, and it does strength bonus plus 6 damage.
Nice. Nice.
You also got a bandolier with like a bunch of vials that should be somewhere in your inventory
I got
now
it.
that I gave like a picture. 2 cat collars engraved with one with Milo and one with Fluffy.
It's a secret. It's a secret. Shut up.
Damn.
Shut up. You didn't hear that. You're not with me.
You find a dwarf that specializes in growing mushrooms and the like underground, and he, to the best of his abilities, identifies your potions.
Wonderful.
You had 4 unidentified potions on you from the box of the weird screaming plants.
Yeah.
You got a potion of brain growth, a potion of flight, a potion of art. Oh, that should be heart. I missed the H there, but I think that still works. And a
Potion of hard.
a potion of water breathing.
Lovely.
And you have your like old potions that you knew what they did, but you forgot. Let me
Yes.
just double check. You have laughter tea, a dirty yellow drink, yet this elixir smells like delicious herbal tea. This tea infects the imbiber with rat fever. Any event that causes the infected creature great stress forces, like entering combat, becoming feared, or having a nightmare, the creature must make a challenging cool test. On a failed test, the creature takes 1d5 damage and becomes incapacitated with mad laughter for 1 minute. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the mad laughter and the incapacitated condition on a success. Any humanoid creature that starts its turn within 4 yards of an infected creature in the throes of mad laughter must succeed on a challenging cool test and also become infected with the disease. Once a creature succeeds on the save, it is immune to the mad laughter of that particular infected creature for 24 hours. So it makes you laugh maniacally and it spreads to like other people around you.
Do you want to just copy that into the description?
Yeah.
Yeah. See me trying to write it down. Thank you.
You have... it's just the ones with the pictures of Strahd, right?
Yeah. Mother's milk, potion of heroism. Then there might be one as part of something else on one of the horses. I'll have a look while you're doing that.
Mother's milk, a small bottle filled with pale liquid that tingles the skin when touched. A creature subjected to this poison must succeed on a challenging endurance test or become poisoned. Until this poison ends, the damage the poison deals can't be healed by any means.
Yes, this one.
I
I was told it was a strong poison, but I don't know if I believe them.
The mother's milk has a special ingested quality. A creature must swallow an entire dose of ingested poison to suffer its effect. The dose can be delivered in food or a liquid. You may decide that a partial dose has a reduced effect, such as allowing making the rolls easier or harder. So yeah, for the full effect of the poison of mother's milk, you have gotta dump the entire bottle in there.
Right.
Potion of heroism. A stoppered glass filled with blue liquid, bubbling and streaming as if it's boiling. For 1 hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour.
Okay.
For the same duration, you are under the effect of Virtue of Heroism. Drinking or administering a potion takes 1 action.
You need to drink all mother's milk to get the full effect.
Yes. Where is this box?
It is in Irina's saddlebags.
On the mount itself?
Yes. There's a lot of books shite I just threw in their saddlebags.
Okay.
And it's going to be mostly sold.
An onyx jewelry box with gold filigree containing 6 pieces of jewelry and a potion in an unlabeled crystal vial.
I was told it was a strong poison by the Strigony, but I don't know if they're correct.
Yeah, it is indeed just a poison, the vial
Okay.
that's in there.
Cool. Might just sell the box.
I had to convince them to let me buy a house, but you're gonna do that together with Milo.
Yes.
Buy a hair tie, you can definitely get a hair tie, there's no like
Ponytail!
item for that, but you know, you just tie your hair back.
Yeah.
So
Formal stuff.
in my calculations, buying all that stuff, getting your armor made and all that kind of stuff would come to 48 gold coins, 6 silver, 16 brass, which is roughly 25 old gold.
Right. I will use the brass roving coins and just pay 50 gold for the lot.
Okay. Perfect. And that's just what you're buying. Didn't even
Yeah.
list here
Wait.
what you're selling.
Yeah. Sorry. I still got 3,295 roving gold coins. I have stolen so much. Alright, okie dokie smoky. Right, we're probably gonna have to do this a little bit at a time. What I'm selling depends on whether or not I get the house. So shall me and Excluded go and get the house first? We're gonna go
Okay.
get the house, Excluded.
You need to go to
You muted dick.
big like palace section.
Okay, I'm at the palace section.
You walk over, there are guards everywhere. The palace itself seems to be constructed in layers, and every layer seems to have a force of guards with defenses on them, catapults, cannons, all just ready to defend the palace. A big bronze gate leads to the main hall of the palace.
Kendrick, is there any sort of formalities that we're supposed to do here, or is it okay just to walk in?
You need to bow.
Yeah.
You need to ask the steward
ale.
if the king and queen are ready to receive an audience today.
Where's the steward? The palace seems quite big.
He should be just ahead in front of the main throne room.
Wonderful. Well, lead the way if you don't mind, my friend.
Okay, they lead the way. You follow them to a elderly-looking dwarf. Like dwarves live longer than humans, but this one looks quite ripe for his age. Quite old, like big grey beard.
Quick question. Am I with you guys or this when I'm studying?
That depends. Would you want to come with us? Like, we dropped you off first, so it depends if you want to stay or do you want to study after.
I'd probably be studying, to be fair.
Okay, if that's what the character wants to do. We won't force you to come along. We'll come back and get you if I manage to get a set of keys or however it works here.
Okay, cool. It's just so I know if I should roleplay or not. Or if I should just sit here quietly.
Enjoy your studying.
You can be there if you want, but you don't have to.
I'd probably let both my managers do the talking.
Oh, both.
Not really manage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
by the way, I
he's
want
co-manager,
50%
that's
of
why
your
he's
winnings.
shorter.
I've been promoted to manager.
I heard you got paid for your last fight there, Conna. Where's
Yeah,
my
I want
cut?
5 gold.
Where's my cut?
Okay, here you go. Here is 2.5 gold.
You can't split a gold in half. What, are you silly?
No, well, what I'm going to do though is give you 2 gold and a silver.
Alucard's just grinning from ear to ear. He actually bought into that. Can you believe that, man? To keep the gold, I'm joking.
Okay.
I'll see you later. Try not to leave here, otherwise we might not find you.
Ta-ta.
I'll just be with my my scribe, Ugard here.
Alright.
Alright, Ugard, let's go.
Oh god.
Yeah, Ugar Strongjaw. It's a very strong name.
So yeah, you meet this elderly looking dwarf, like big grey beard, not wearing armor, just nice like nobleman clothes, a lot of angular designs on it. It seems to be like a red fabric with blue decorations.
Does he speak Rexspiel, do you know?
He deals with envoys all the time.
Ah, wonderful. Alright.
Because you guys were about to do all the work.
Yeah, I'll take I'll make sure use the hair tie up on or whatever. Tie up my hair and just look all as nice as I can. I'll go up to this dude and just say, excuse me, fine sir. Up here. I'm 6'6". That's not a joke. Probably looked up and goes, when the fuck does this fucker end?
In what language do you speak to him? Just Rijksspiel?
Aye, I asked him if he can speak a Rexspiel. I don't know the Dwarven.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was
Oh,
Mr. Bean.
aren't you a tall duck or
Oh,
drink of water?
I'm
How did you get with
Scottish.
us? Like,
Gotta
oh,
put
hello.
more of a Scottish accent on.
Okay. Sorry to bother you. We were told to come and ask if it's possible for the king and queen to have an audience today with the public.
Walks over to like a little pedestal with a big book on it, up it, flips it open, goes through it. Aye, when would you like to meet the king and queen? And what kind of business is this about? I'm turning Canadian now.
Canadian. Canadian.
It's canon.
Well, we were hoping that we could speak to them today, but as soon as possible would be great. And we're just looking to speak to them about possibly purchasing residence in the city. We know it's unorthodox for people that aren't dwarves to live here. We're willing to give knowledge and outside experience and anything we can. We've recently lost a party member in the nearby area, and we're hoping to start sending out people to find him. We don't want to go too far. The Dwarven Hold is a perfect base of operations for us, rather than the terrible villages on the outside.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, lads, but everything within the hold gets handed down through ancestry and family lineages, belongs to the different clans and the like. We don't really sell or rent territories like you humans do in your cities.
Oh, there's no family lines, as cruel as this may sound, that have ended, or like there's no empty holds or buildings anywhere. Even a
many,
storehouse would do that we could furnish up.
Many empty halls and abandoned clan buildings on the lower floors that have all but overrun. But on the ones that still remain, it is already quite packed, you see.
How large is one of these lower floors?
Quite expansive.
If we could possibly clear it out. We're quite well experienced adventurers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
claim
dealt
it,
with
ba- claim it,
Greenskin
claim it.
before.
Yeah, we could possibly claim it back for you if we did that. Do you think we could possibly be so bold as to ask for an award of a home?
We send expeditions down there every now and then to try to push further into the lost territories, but these are giant territories we are talking about. It won't be cleared as easily.
I'm aware of that. That's why I asked you the size of it. But we are quite experienced. We've dealt with powerful creatures before, much more powerful than any greenskin. Not to sound too cocky, but we really do wish to stay here on the off chance that our fellow adventurer is still alive. He seems to have been teleported away, or perhaps even evaporated. We just do not know.
Our normal Umgi or knife-eared embassies that come over, they stay on the surface just outside of the gate. We've got buildings prepared there that outsiders can stay in for as long as they seem fit.
What do you think, Milo?
Don't they usually get attacked by greenskins? I'm not sure that's going to be safe.
No.
Well, you have
Or-
seen that there's there is a gate that blocks the pass, and then there is like another pass that leads up to the gate of the main hold. So there are like defenses in place, not just the hold itself, but like around it.
Are these homes that you purchase, or is it just for anyone to stay in?
Normally it's for official delegations and the like, but I've heard one of the guards earlier informed me of your arrival in the town. Apparently you saved one of our own.
Ah, Roaring Horn. Good lad. Was taken by the nasty Skaven. Don't know if that's your name for it, but the rat creatures.
Yes. Well, the emissaries, they stay there for free, as long as they like, as long as their diplomatic treaties hold up and whatever other business they have here. We currently have none of them over. We haven't gotten an official visit from the Empire in a good while, actually. But you're more than welcome then to stay there for free for as long as you want to stay. But, it might happen that at some point you'll have to clear out or share it with other visitors if they ever arrive.
I understand. I was really hoping to get a place to store all my items and such, but if that's allowed, we'll take you up on that offer.
Alright, I'll write it down, make sure that the right officials know, and I'll write you up. How many of yous are there?
1, 2, 3, 3.5, and 2 horses.
For fuck's sake.
3 horses, sorry. I forgot the Philippe's horse with us.
Aye. There is a stable outside for the visiting people and their mounts, so you can stable your mounts there. And I'll write you. You say there was 4 of you.
Yeah, 3.5.
I'll write you up 4 writs of passage. With like
He's
an
never he's never gonna let that joke go away.
He stamps it with like an official seal. As long as you'll have this, you'll be able to travel through the gates of Zhufbar as a friend.
Oh, thank you so much. That's really greatly appreciated. If there's ever anything you need, well, you know where we're staying.
We're always looking for volunteers to join the expeditions into the lower floors to join the fight. But even with your assistance, if you say you are such great warriors, it won't be easy to clear up an entire floor. We've been trying to do this for decades now.
I'm sure we could help. I'll have to speak to the rest of my friends. And we just met this beautiful lady here. So I can't really speak on her behalf. She's her own woman.
Understandable. Would you still like to have an audience with the king is currently away on business, but the queen should be ready to receive visitors.
But that's the only real thing I needed to speak to the royal family about. Milo, is there anything you need? Kirsten?
No, not really. No.
I see. No, and unless we need to speak to them as a thank you or a formal like greeting as outsiders, I think we'll leave it. Thank you so much.
Well, I'll let her know that a group of adventurers is in the hold, and perhaps we can think of something for you and your friends to do while you stay here. Some sort of quest.
If you have one, we'll happily mull it over. Especially considering you're letting us stay for free.
How long are you and your friends planning on staying?
Until we find our friend, perhaps. We're not really sure.
It might take a while.
Maybe a year. But we're planning to get some missing posters on the go and start putting them in nearby villages. Hopefully he didn't get teleported too far. Or is still alive.
Well, you're free to stay just outside of the hold. Make use of the services inside of the hold. Just don't disturb the engineers too much while they're at their work. They take their work very seriously. Engineering is the pride of our hold, after all, as you've probably noticed by now.
I have. Many cogs and wheels on the sides of the building that I don't even understand what they do.
Oh, well,
Are
all
they
kinds of
cosmetic?
things.
Powers.
From forges to conveyor belts to all kinds of things.
I may ask one personal question, sir, if you don't mind.
How personal?
Well, some people find this question quite rude, so feel free to tell me to mind my own business. I'm just wondering, how old are you, sir? I've not to be rude, but I've never seen a dwarf your age.
I have been a loyal steward for a long time.
Let the DM look it up.
I know that they definitely live longer than humans, but I don't know actually how much longer.
400, isn't it?
200. I'll
200.
say this guy is like 170.
He's near my age. What's the same age?
Yeah. And when I think about that's funny about Warhammer Fantasy, I think I'm remembering this correctly. Like the elves officially have no lifespan. They are immortal between quotes for all
Until they
intents
get
and
killed.
purposes, but they always get up into like stupid shit like battles and
War.
stuff like that because they're really bright. So they actually do have a max lifespan, but no one has ever actually made it to it. They always end up dying before it, so they don't know what their max lifespan is.
That's amazing.
The arrogance.
Oh, dear. Oh, well. Can't avoid accidents forever or murder.
Yeah.
Ah, dear. Well, I believe we'll take our leave then. Thank you so much.
No
Thank you,
problem.
Mano.
And in the like writing down and stuff, he noted like your names. Well, he would ask for your like names. What names do you give to this man to put in the book?
Alaka Priam.
Milo.
Just Milo.
Just Milo.
Kirsten says her name, Kirsten Stumpfnas. And
Do you not have a last name, Milo?
I mean, do peasants do have last name?
I suppose.
Yes.
And your
I
other
don't-
friend that isn't here?
Why do I have a last name? Conan Bloodsmither.
Very
Bloodsmither.
close enough.
What do you mean close enough? That is your name.
Yeah, close enough. I think you're
pretty
the only
sure.
one who's ever got it correct. It's like, I think more people have said my name and none of them have got it right. So I'm like, oh.
Bloodsmith.
I remember.
Oh, interesting. Any relation to the Dwarven Bloodsmith clan?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk about his family much. He has some family issues with his father. It's
Because
possible.
bad blood.
He's human, but who knows? Possibly. I don't know if dwarves and humans can mix in that sort of manner. Is that how halflings
Well-
are made?
That's never happened before. I don't think so.
That's how halflings are made.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I don't know these things, man. I was just asking.
It was my great
Milo
uncle.
gets very offended.
I was just asking Milo.
I'll say it was my great uncle, but I just thought he was a mutant. Turns out he wasn't just an angry midget. Who knew?
Yeah, so you've procured a place to stay just outside of the walls, pretty much, of Zhufbar, just in front of the
Hey.
gate. There is a little bit of a makeshift settlement set up there, just built out of wood and stuff, but the actual buildings you're staying in are very clearly dwarven made, like your big grey dwarven buildings, solid bronzen doors, a lot of decoration, stuff like that. Very like gold kind of design. It seems like you're up cold in the mountains. They always build their stuff like big. It's pretty difficult to keep it warm all time, but you do have a fireplace in there. And there seems to be like a makeshift market outside that people used to trade in, but it is completely abandoned at the moment. There's no like other traders there.
Sad times. Well, I dibs on this room.
Do you go and get Conan in the library as you make your way to your lodging for now?
Well, before we go there, since now we know we're not going to have a permanent residence, I'm going to sell my stuff.
Okay.
I work so hard for the money.
Yeah.
Hard for the money.
All right, Grace, calculator.
Okay.
Alucard,
Yeah.
while you do that, you want me and Conna want to go to the like ruin smiths?
Oh, you want to go to the runesmith? Sure. Here.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at the place.
All right.
Do you want
Well,
to
they
see?
said they didn't have runesmiths.
Not in this hold, though. I don't know where you going.
I mean, we can ask one of the guards. They did tell us that the ruin smith are in a separate place.
Yeah. There are
Separate hold.
separate holds that have roots would say.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, it's gonna be a travel to get there. It's not just next door.
How long?
About a week.
Depends where you're going, really.
I mean, we do have a horse with us. Aidan's horse, to be specific.
I can fly.
Nay.
We are bot men.
So guys, how long
That
would it
was
take?
a
me-
masterpiece.
So, this hold is in the mountain, but it's also neighboring a big lake, like a big lake. You would see it from where your lodging is if you're outside. It is called the Blackwater. It is, as the name implies, a very dark lake. Like the water, you cannot see through it at all. It's like pitch black.
Chris,
Yeah.
would you say this is a very special lake? Could there be perhaps a lady in the lake, or
The Lady of the Lake appears when Philippe is not here.
Yeah, that is something special about the lake. Imagine, you know, the bit of water in front of Moria
one.
in Lord of the Rings, but
Oh,
way
the squid
bigger,
monster.
way bigger. Who knows what's down there?
Squid monster.
that's it? Get the scuba gear on, boys.
I can breathe
Oh,
underwater,
actually,
bitch.
Alucard, you can just walk down there.
Yeah.
The little like lore text is like it is big, it goes deep, it's dark down there. All kinds of unimaginable horrors lurk there, but they don't like specify what's down there. So it's just, you know, it's like our ocean, just a bunch of nasty shit.
It's just Slanesh's pussy juice, boy. Don't worry about it.
A slan anglerfish.
Oh no, that was well done. That was some decent wordplay right there, Chris. I'm actually proud of you for once.
For once.
For
For
once.
once.
I mean, he has let me down in the past a few times. Not gonna lie. Never told me he
Sure.
loved me.
I mean, guys, how long would it take by horse?
But yeah, the mountain range kind of surrounds this lake, like circles around it. And there is one other dwarven hold built in the mountainside surrounding the lake that you can get through from here, which is actually the one that they are trying to build a steam train to from this hold, but that is still under production.
And what you're saying is, if we want to get there, we need to help build the steam train. Got ya?
Well, that's an option, but you also can just go there by the road.
That's it, Milo. Get ready. Start using those fingers for good use. I'll start putting down the rails. You start, you know.
It's 132 miles away, and you travel like slowest movement speed of the group miles per hour.
Ah,
And how fast are the horses?
7.
7 miles per hour.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that, I guess, today.
No.
It'll be
you
faster.
figured that.
It'll be faster if we go flying.
luck with that.
What do you mean?
I ain't flying, man. You can go suck a dick.
You do know from adventures in a previous Dwarven Hold that the dwarves have something called the underways, which are like big highways, pretty much, that run underground, that connect all the different Dwarven Holds together, but most of these are completely lost to either Skaven, goblins, greenskins, like pretty much all the nasty stuff underground. So it does exist from this hold, connecting it to the other as well, but it won't be a safe journey, but it'll be faster than going above ground.
Minecart travel.
I'll just go see
Oh.
what Conna
Wow,
is
we're
doing.
gonna Minecraft.
No, sell stuff.
Yes, let's get to the selling. And then, while Alucard is selling his stuff, I was thinking we'll do this will lead into the time skip. I'll
Sure.
just go through you guys and say, like, a year is gonna pass. What are you doing in that year? You're staying in the Dwarven place, you're traveling to Peter's village, you're going back home to the moods, you're doing other stuff. Because I know Excluded is still, well, Milo is still a bit, rightfully so, worried about the news about the moods potentially getting under attack.
Listen, the Shire will be alright. Don't worry about it. Need to go home, Mr. Frodo. Mr.
Or try
Milo.
traveling through other Dwarven Holds to get some rune magic. We can do that as well, but I'll have to, like,
Gonna have to roll a dice.
that for some encounters, and also figure out how I did the runes again in the past, like what book I got them from. But I should still have it, so it is possible.
I might actually have it as well, actually, when I was going into blacksmithing.
Yeah, for the most part, Alucard, you can sell your stuff for what it's worth, unless if you want to haggle.
I don't know what some of it's worth.
Okay, but they'll pay you in old gold, which is pretty much like half of it.
What's that worth, Chris? The last thing I posted.
The box. Jewelry box containing 6 pieces of jewelry. I believe that would be 60 gold coins.
60 gold. I'm gonna delete that.
So
I'm
that
going
would
to
be like
post everything I'm
30
selling, just so you
would be
know
30
I'm not
old
cheating.
gold.
Alright?
But they pay you in old
Right.
gold in this.
Yeah,
They dwarves keep their currency simple. They don't really do silver or bronze. They just do old gold.
That's fine.
They're
Do
kind of my
they,
people.
do they buy magic books, even though they don't do magic?
Oh, now you're asking questions.
Sure, they'll buy it, but to lock it away in the library.
Cool.
Ah, what a coincidence. Guess where I am?
that dwarf walks in with like a pile of books. I've seen those books before.
This is going to take a hot minute, and then I'm going to want to try and shop around a bit, and then once I get that done, maybe take a day to rest, and then I'd probably go with Milo to check out the moot while Conan studies to make sure it's okay, and then we can fly him over there.
Okay.
Because Milo's light. Also, I want to have a one-on-one conversation with Kirsten, but we'll do that after if you want to see what the other guys are doing while I work this out.
So I fleshed out more of the dwarven inventory, I guess, that the shops would have here.
Cool.
So roll for availability, of course, like always, but I'm just gonna quickly read through the list because it's too much to like post after each other. So they have basic weapons, like weapons of the basic category, a bearded axe, a dwarf hammer, a gromril battle axe. Gromril is their special metal that is kind of like mithril. The special thing about it is that it's unbreakable. It can never break, no matter how hard it gets hit. A gromril shield, a gromril warhammer, and a war pick. So like a pickaxe, but for war. Armor-wise, they sell Gromril armor, bracers, breastplate, helm, and leggings, which does 3 AP on their respective body parts and costs a whole lot of money. And it's quite light for being. It counts as heavy armor, but it's lighter than plate. Two-handed weapons. They have Gromril Great Axe, Gromril Warhammer, a two-handed war pick, the Cog Hammer that Mckadow has now, and a Slayer's Axe, the big ginger mohawk shirtless dwarves that do the Slayer oath. You can get one of their axes in this place if it is available. Crossbow-wise, I remember somebody asking about crossbow last time,
It's
if
from
to
my
get
life.
to get theirs fixed or to get a new one. They just have a slight different variant of the normal crossbow, a dwarven crossbow. The difference between dwarf and imperial crossbows is less pronounced than that between their black powder weapons. Dwarf crossbows are nevertheless built to much tighter tolerances than any human smith could match. As a result, they are more precise weapons. But it's not a repeater one. It's a normal crossbow.
I do love when I look up at the tome, the book. It's just like, oh yeah, book, magic, 10 spells. A spell book with 10 D&D spells.
yeah, don't look at that.
Look at that. Just stub a toe. It tickled me.
Yeah, they have tons of guns. Two-handed guns. One called the Grudge Raker. Another one a Masterwork handgun, and then just a Dwarf handgun. Those are all the two-handed ones. Then one-handed ones, they have a Dwarf pistol and a Masterwork pistol. Engineering weapons, they have a Drake gun, which is pretty much a flamethrower, which is two-handed, and a Drake fire pistol, which is a pistol version of the flamethrower that fires incendiary bullets. Explosives, they've got Cinder Blast bomb.
Wait, like some sort of flare gun?
Oh no!
like
No,
a flare gun.
What have you done?
The good thing I'm playing a good character. That's one, not an impulsive bitch.
And then just special types of ammunition for these weapons, like Drake Fuel for the Drake gun, Drake Fire Shot for the Drake Fire pistol, Precision Shot and Powder, which can fit any gun, but it's just more precise than the human variant of it, and a torpedo that you can mount on the Drake gun. And its purpose is to bring down large beasts. And that's pretty much all the dwarven weapons and armor and stuff that I could drum up from like different books and all that kind of stuff. There's bound to be more, but that's what I have for now. While you're spending time in this place, would you be interested in trying to buy like any dwarven stuff?
Because do they have bombs?
Yeah, they have Cinder Blast bombs.
I would be interested. I mean, I plan to stay here for however long it takes to find Philippe.
Cinder Blast bombs, lethal weapons that are indispensable in the tunnel fighting that goes on deep beneath the old world as the dwarves desperately stave off attacks by Skaven, goblins and worse. These bombs are typically tossed into the midst of packed enemy forces, exploding in a blast of flame and shrapnel that is terrifying to behold. It does 14 damage. Its range is dependent on your SB, on your strength bonus, how far you can chuck it. It has Blast 3 quality, impact and penetrating, and it has the flaw dangerous, that it can, on a crit fail, like explode in your hand.
Oh yeah, who would have thought a grenade being dangerous?
Okay, who pulled the pin on this one?
Oh fuck!
I think he meant through non-political violence or something. I can't remember what that joke is from The Simpsons, where it's like, okay, who pulled the pin on this one?
Oh, look at that. The bone helm and all that.
It's
Picture
going.
even looks
I look
cool.
scary. I look scary in it. It's awesome
But the
armor.
picture
But
looks so cool.
it looks so cool, but it terrifies the children.
Put some fucking flowers on it.
I wanted to put it in an armor stand, but we couldn't get a house, so this is what we're doing. It's going.
That's it. Put it on Esteban. Fucking.
Put it on this box.
Put it in
Decorated
his
in bones.
rucksack.
You're studying. It's
Oh.
teeth, which is type of
Oh.
bone. You always be
Chris.
nerdy about that.
I'm also going to put in my book also the bone armor. I'm gonna just a sketch of it, so in memory.
Oh, from when you seen it?
Yeah.
Because Alucard hasn't been wearing this for a good while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
few months. Maybe 2 months.
Yeah, sure, that's
Well,
fine. You
it
can put
leads into the big creature that we came across, and that it was made out of its teeth. So technically,
teeth.
it's teeth armor, then
Which
bone
is-
armor.
Yeah, teeth are type of bone. I just said
Yeah,
that.
but obviously, I'm gonna write that in my book when also
Yeah.
talking about the travels, the journal.
Are you writing down what you put in your book somewhere?
No,
Okay.
just overall. It's alright. It's in all these recordings, so when I go,
okay.
"Oh, I'm gonna write down everything I've said to you," I can just check the recordings and be like, yeah, pretty much everything that I've mentioned up to this point is in the book.
You have your own
That's-
set of personal notes, like a journal thing. If you check your notes and click on the Conan thing, if you ever want to put stuff in there.
Can I get a full gold for that pick?
What kind of pick is it?
It's just a normal pick for 18
18
silver.
silver, yeah.
I'll probably do it. I'll probably speak into Discord and fucking write the notes there, and then bring it over at some point.
Okay. Well,
But I'm just letting you know, obviously. Another reason of me writing down the notes is to make my handwriting even more legible and easier for people to understand and read.
Yeah.
For the people that can.
It's for you. If you think you can just remember what's in your book, that's fine. But just in case, like, you bring up your book and I go like, oh, what kind of topics have you written about in your book? That you don't have to go like, this was so long ago, I don't remember.
My adventures. I think it was like around about 6 to 9 of the vampire weaknesses, roughly. Demons, monsters we've come across, and the best way that I found to deal with them and my allies. Yeah, I think that's it. The 4 topics, and there might be another one in the future.
Okay, cool.
And just generally how I feel about it, and I'll also be interviewing the guys as well and see like their thoughts and how they're feeling, time and time.
Okay, sweet. So a year is gonna pass.
Yeah.
I'll just go down the player list in game, I guess, and keep Alucard for the last, because he's
Thank you.
sorting out his gear.
So much stuff.
So Conan, what will you be doing for that year? How long do you stay with the dwarves? Do you travel back to Peter's village? Do you go to other places? If you want to do something together with the others, of course you gotta like discuss that amongst yourself.
Right. I would go back to Peter's village to build that house, because obviously there's quite a few there. Help them build that house and more houses,
Hang on.
because that's what I wanted to learn how to do it.
If Conan's leaving, I have a present for him. I'll meet him at the
Or was
gates.
that a good bullet? Straight
Yeah.
to my head. Oh, you think you're going?
I'll give you this a leather book with no writing on the front of it.
Oh.
There you go. You seem to be really interested in magic. I don't know if you're able to cast anything, but if you keep studying, maybe. Now that your soul's pure.
Oh,
This is all I can. This is all I know in terms of writing.
you see a general tear pop up.
I ruffle his
Just
hair.
one.
Oh.
Just
You
one.
see, I'm actually not
Man.
wearing my armor for once.
Yeah, and I imagine you're not running around the dwarven place
Yeah.
for like a month
Full
in your armor.
No, I've got my two-handed sword on my back in its holster, and that's it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I've just got that in my normal outfit, which you don't normally see me in. But as you look up, you're like, "Oh yeah, we're inside."
Other than the occasional scuffle of Skaven and goblins at the entrances to the lower levels, the dwarven hold itself is perfectly safe. If you just stay in there and like trade and live your life, you don't really run into like any combat situations, I guess, unless if you like make them yourself, like start a bar fight or something like that, you know.
There's a reason I want to keep the sword on my back, but that's when I talk to Kirsten.
I was gonna say,
And the dwarves are a very honorable people. It's all about making sure that they don't disrespect their ancestors, like the people
Make sure
before
this is in
them.
your...
So there would be no pickpockets or anything in the dwarven hold, so you don't really need to worry about getting your stuff stolen.
Oh, nice.
Over as well.
Yeah, make sure
I
that's
think
in
need
your
to
thing. 'Cause
worry
I'm
about
about
their
to
stuff
delete
getting
it.
stolen, Chris.
Yeah, I've dragged over the book that you just gave me and that one now. They're both in my inventory.
Did you say, Milo, they need to be worried about their stuff?
I have
getting
another
stolen?
one of these?
Yes.
Fuck you up, boy.
Yeah, I've already got it.
Yeah, no, that's a different book. I was like, oh, I've got
I was like,
two
wait
spell
there.
books.
Yeah, no, I was like, wait
This
there.
is me back to selling.
Yeah, I've got the Book of Beastry, and now I've just grabbed the one that you gave me, so now I have two. But I'm assuming the one I already had was your one, so I can get rid of the one you just gave me.
Yeah, if it's
See if I can
like,
give them anything else to go with this.
if it's silver, just make it like 1 old gold, because they don't really do lower than like 1 old gold.
Okay, cool. Thank you. It's very generous.
But yeah, Chris,
Yeah.
if I wanted to go see Cute Susie, how much would it cost to procure travel over there?
To Bretonia. That is quite the trip.
You wanted just to stay for fucking Philippe, and now you're leaving?
No, this is for future, like... Obviously, I know...
You just hear my voice in your head, it's like, wait a minute, I left him. What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
I'll take you guys to the world map so you can have like a little look yourself.
No, this is for future travel. Like I did say, I want to see Cute Susie, but you know, we're waiting. I'm gonna wait here for Philippe with you guys while I'm adding more houses into Peter's village, and then
Grace,
teaching them
how
how
much
to
would I
train.
get for this?
Oh no, musket.
I must get for home defense.
Oh, I've got the
It's a
gloves
weird
now.
looking scepter made from metal and wood.
Yeah, it's because they don't really have guns in D&D.
Falling apart.
Well, I suppose this is pretty powerful. Maybe I should keep it. Yeah. But it's so heavy.
I would say 4 gold or 2 old gold.
2 old. Right out.
2 old gold.
2 old gold.
Right. Are you loaded on the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you currently are here in Zhufbar at the Blackwater. This gate over here, Skalras Ungor, is the first gate you travel to get here, coming from Sylvania. The other holds that you were interested in for the runes, potentially, would be over here. I don't know if they do runes there, I have to look it up, but there's a high chance that they would. That has to go through, like, another gate to get there, following the Blackwater side.
Yeah, still need the trains.
That's still relatively close by. Peter's village is over here, when helping. So that's 2 days away. It took you 2 days to get here, so roughly 2 days to get back to there. Bretonia is all the way to the west of the map, past the Grey Mountains. You want to go to where you left Cute Susie, which was around Languille, I believe.
Oh, was it there or?
Yeah,
it was where that other fancy Bretonian was. It might actually be this one, actually, to be fair, 'cause there was forests and shit.
It was at a castle, but I believe it was this one, the smaller one. It's not Castle Artois. It's like a major place.
Okay.
How much would I get for this book?
Tome of Understanding.
Does it help you understand?
A library
like
will give you
trains insight,
an old
lang
gold
stuff.
for it.
An old gold. I'll ask Milo first if he wants it. Milo, do you want a book to tell if people are lying or not?
I mean,
He wants it so no one else can get it. Oh yeah,
I
you
mean,
can't read.
I can't read, yeah. I was about to say, me and books don't go too well together.
Right, you spend the time that we're waiting for Philippe to learn.
Oh damn.
Maybe this book helps you understand. Maybe it'll help you learn to read faster.
Yeah. So how would
Right,
you
Chris?
travel? By land? Like, the fastest way to go, in my opinion,
sell
is get a boat. So you
I'd
want to
say,
get
Chris.
to either Siegfriedhof, which is right next to Peter's village, where you can take a boat following this river back to all the way past Altorf to Marienburg, where you can take a actual like sea ship from to go to Langwill Harbor.
1,584.
Yeah, I don't know, Alucard. I mean, do we really need more people to be able to read?
Yes.
But
No.
I won't be around forever. You know, I may live a long time, but I can be killed.
You
Yeah,
can
you know,
also
but I can agree with Chris.
Lie.
sorry, I was just gonna say you can also, if Milo intends to go to the Moot, to the main capital of the Moot, Eichstätten, you can, Conan, you can go with Milo to there, and from there take a river barge into the ocean towards Bretonia.
Like I said, this is future plans. But yeah, I do want to go over there somewhat. So I'm assuming we're seeing this in the Dwarven place, like a map to how to actually get there. Is that correct?
Yeah, they have like in the library you find like a rough map of the old world.
I have this sarcophagus. It's just dwarf sized.
Ah, I see. It's dwarf sized.
Got it from an old dwarf sarcophagus.
Yeah, Chris.
I'm good at
For
hacking.
the year that we're waiting here, I would I'd go to Peter's village, help build the house that needs to build for the population that's there. Teach them to fight until I think they're ready to actually like they can look after themselves, and then I'd just stay studying in the with the dwarfs and Milo and Alucard, and then whatever they want to do, help them out.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah, do me trade carpenter followed by trade masonry to see how well you do at building Peter's village.
I'm assuming would either of these be?
It takes you 2 days to get there. Are you traveling on? You've got given a month now, right?
Yeah, I've got I've got my mount. I would also make sure that Philippe's mount is taken care of, like both of them are fed.
Yeah. You go past Drakenhof again, the town where you fought in the fight pit. Would you stop there? Take a rest on your journey back to Peter's village?
Yes, I would also stock up on some alcohol for the dwarfs to thank them for their hospitality.
Okay.
I know it's like shitty ale, but you know,
Yeah.
shitty ale's better than no ale. And they might just appreciate the gesture, you know what I'm saying?
Do you buy a keg?
Well, if I could take my horse and Philippe's horse, and then I could take, would I be able to like possibly get 2 kegs, or would that be taking the piss? Oh wait, we've got the cart. Load up
like
the cart.
One keg on a horse is already like, how are you gonna do it? Like if you tie it to
Yeah,
one
I
of
was
the
gonna say,
sides,
we've
it's
got-
gonna be completely off balance.
I was gonna say we've got the cart, so I could just use that
You're stealing my cart?
if I'm allowed. Obviously, I'd ask first.
You
Like,
can take you can take the one we stole from Strahd, but I prefer you leave the cart. I needed to get stuff around the hold.
Okay, I'll say a chariot. I could still get like a barrel in there.
No, it's not a chariot. It's the big canvas wagon with the
A
roof.
covered wagon, yeah.
Yeah,
How many?
it's the one that was driving itself. Remember?
Oh, I was about to burp. God, how many could I get actually?
It
This
seats
is your
4, I
math.
think,
This
and
is
2
your
in the
math
front.
question for all you students out there. How many kegs of ale could I get in this wagon with the roof in without damaging it?
I'll say 4.
That's what I'm gonna do then.
It's 3 silver for a single keg.
So would 1 gold cover it all then?
It's 12 silver in total. 1 gold is 12 silver, I
20.
think.
It's,
Oh, it's
20,
20.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1 gold will cover it plus extra.
Yeah, I'll do that. Just be polite. Thank them. So 1 silver, 1 gold is gone. There you go.
I guess you don't need to add it to your inventory because it's heavy.
Yeah. And it'll just be on the cart anyway.
Yeah.
Alucard,
Yes.
How does this weird ass book work exactly?
How does the book work?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't want it.
No, I was like wondering why would you give it to me? That's it.
And so you can learn to read.
I mean,
Pretty
you
cool
said it
break.
tells. You said it
So you doing
tells.
something on my sheet?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I just started scrolling up and down there. That was weird. Sorry. Go on ahead.
So you said it tells if someone is telling the truth or lying.
It helps you study people's faces and whether or not they're lying and stuff.
There's actually
With
books about that.
illustrations. Yeah, there's many books that are very useful. I'm sure there's some that can even help you with your stealing.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
We're
My
alone.
stealing is perfect, sir. My stealing is perfect, sir. Okay.
I don't know. Didn't you chucked out an Uber strike for stealing?
Hey, he just kicked me out because I locked him in a room. Okay, I didn't steal anything.
Yeah, you did. I was there with
No.
you. You took from his drawer. I asked you to pick the lock.
Yeah, but you're right.
I was
You're
standing right there with you. No, you did. I covered for you. Don't you lie to me, Milo. You see, this is why you need the Book of Lying. Chris, how much can I get for that steel ingot?
The full steel ingot. I think you can get. I'm not looking up the price of steel ingot because that doesn't exist. I was typing something else.
Sure.
Yeah, 1 old gold.
Cool. That.
Actually, they're dwarves. They like their metals. They'll give you more for it. They'll give you 4 old gold for
Oh.
any ingots you have.
I think that's the only one. So I'll check everything else. Right, on to the next thing. Have this. Chris, take a guess at how much gold I've got.
I don't know. Old
I
gold?
know old gold, just from doing this.
Poopy
50?
poopy pants.
Nope. 493.
God damn.
Alucard, get in bed.
What? I've got so much armor. I've so much armor, and I haven't sold it all yet.
You could have sold it for real gold, not old gold.
Old gold's real gold. You
No,
racist.
I mean
They're
imperial
gonna run
gold.
out of like old gold soon. They'll be like,
Old gold.
damn, these Ungis just come out of nowhere.
I've got 2 of these, and they were 15 gold. it's just it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but like that's only 7 old gold. Like it's half.
I know, I got a half it at the end of everything.
Oh,
Rather
okay.
than half it, right, work it out, and then just half it. So it's currently at, if I add this, 534, then I'm just going to hit divide by 2. And then you said they just steal and gold. I was going to round it up for once instead of rounding it down. Is that okay?
Sure.
Cool. Alucard would haggle for a couple of these things, we'll say. It's only if it's an odd number anyway.
You could have gotten like 1,000 gold if you sold it like imperial gold.
But I already have 3,000 Barovian gold coins. I've got enough.
Are you going by yourself, Conan, as you are going back to Stern East?
I've got 3 of these.
Am I
Goddamn.
doing what?
Are you going by yourself? Are you taking Kirsten with you?
Yeah, I'd ask if anybody wanted to come with me. Like, I let them know. Well, I let Alucard and Milo and the main gang, Roaring Horn, fucking cursing that. I let them know like what my plans are. I'm going to Peter's village. I'm gonna bring supplies there for food because I don't know how much food they actually got there. Help living conditions a little bit, and then train them up so they can actually survive and better off, and then get my ass back here. So if they want to join me, just to get out of this hold, bit of new scenery.
Yeah, if you intend on leaving the hold, leaving Sylvania towards the Empire, Kirsten will definitely tag along, because she wants to get back to the civilized, between quotes, human world, so she can start doing her bounty contracts again and stuff like that.
Well, I was going to ask her to stay.
She doesn't seem, as you're just hanging out and spending the days, she doesn't seem too comfortable with like being in a dwarven hold. It doesn't really seem like...
She's a racist.
She's a racist.
Yeah.
She don't like vampires, she don't like dwarfs.
It's just like she feels out of place here. Like she just prefers to hang out amongst humans. I guess that is racist.
I
I was
mean,
going to ask her to be a tree, and I was going to train her to be a vampire hunter. Oh well.
you can come with us if you want. Like, it is open
I've got
to people.
I've got to stay here for Philippe's sake.
Yeah, Kirsten will ask you,
It's
Conan,
fair.
if it's okay that she like travels with you.
Sure. I mean, like, she knows how to read, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Sorry, you do know how to read, right?
Yes.
You can read
I
my.
can read and
You can
write.
read my notes, I guess, on what vampires are weak to and what I
Hmm.
found, like what weaknesses in my monster manual. Yeah, again,
As you,
the writing is a bit crude, but
Would they buy this, Chris? The chariot?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's only painted gold.
I mean,
As you travel through the land of Sylvania, you notice that the common people in many of the villages that you travel to have caught wind of a group of adventurers building up peasant settlements in Sylvania,
Oh,
fighting against the Dark Masters. And a bit of a riot is happening in Sylvania. Some of the peasants are getting a bit confident that they can rise up against their masters, and many pitchforks and torches are being drawn. They're all
did
all moving
that?
on the beast's castle, singing.
oh no, they're gonna get like beaten up by fucking furniture.
oh no! They're gonna kill Dracula's wife, and then he's gonna have to raise his super emo hot daughter in a hotel.
Then as you travel through the land, it's definitely in turmoil.
I thought you was going for Castlevania then, but no, you went Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, I Hotel Transylvania.
You zigged when I expected a zag. I do apologise, carry on, Grass.
I zinged.
Would you intervene, or would you just let the people do?
Let him do.
Yeah, if I let them do, they are going to die. But on the other hand, then they'll need people to repopulate, so my village might even get bigger. Plus, the vampires might actually help because they've lost some of their blood supply. Oh. It's all come together. That's so, what do you think? Should we intervene, or I mean, we've got a very tight schedule. What are you thinking? As I asked the wannabe vampire hunter, does she want to help kill vampires?
I don't know. The people seem to be up in arms against the masters of these lands, but I don't think this is a fight we want to join.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Wait there, does she know that Alucard's...
Do you remember?
I'm trying to think if I... Yeah, I think Milo fucking said it out loud at one point.
He did, and I
know.
was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm pretty sure Milo has, like, said it in front of her. I'm like, well...
Officially, she doesn't know that Alucard
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
a
I'll just be like,
vampire.
well,
Yeah.
with actually fighting some vampires on my travels, some honourable battles, in honourable duels, and just out in the field, you don't really want to fuck with vampires. They hit harder than a lot of the monsters out there, and I can safely say that dealing with demons and other creatures, they hit hard, and they've got a bit of intelligence to them, so probably not a good idea, especially considering they're also keeping the whole economy going here. I think that's another problem as well, so maybe not.
It is true.
Can I get anything for this lead box, Chris? Sorry to interrupt.
Alright.
For just
There's no
a
warp
box,
stone. There's no warp stone. I used it all up in the village, drying up the mud.
A single oat gold.
Cool.
Yeah,
Wanted to make
Uh,
sure I wasn't being cheeky.
You travel through. The land seems to be a bit uppity, a bit some riots going on. You definitely more piles of corpses littering the road. Some of the riots have not been going as good for some of these villages than others.
I would probably, as we're
good.
going past, just like kind of
Good.
quell that anger a little bit.
Turns out vampires, particularly strong vampires, can like cleave their way through a bunch of peasants real good. Like some of the peasants did not do well against some of the vampire lords.
Yeah, I've seen Philippe just wipe out like the whole courtyard at one point. Like,
I'm back.
yeah, I could see that. Oh, Philippe, there you are.
Oh god, we've been waiting for you.
You arrive at the Stern East, and you see that the outer wall that you've helped build is currently under attack by a pack of ghouls.
What
They
the
seemingly
fuck?
come from the abandoned castle.
Actually, I need to go to that castle in a minute. We
Okay,
need
Chris.
fucking words. Right, that's it. You're gonna deal with them. How many ghouls are there, Chris? Like, a
Pack of
manageable
ghouls.
amount?
A ghoul's
A pack.
dozen. 12.
I mean, in all fairness, there are ballista holes in that, so I could literally just get behind the wall and just start shanking with my
And
spear.
you're outside.
Ah!
You
Run him over with the horse.
just ride the wagon in there.
Yeah.
Okay, do me a
There's
drive.
enough wood if I need to fix. I'll say there's enough materials here if I need to fix shit.
Yeah, do me a drive skill.
Alright. D. Where's the D, Chris? Oh, it's next to dodge.
Yeah, don't dodge. Just dodge straight off the wagon into a pack of ghouls.
Right, Chris.
Yeah.
Because I don't care which ones I hit and there's a horde, does that give me a 60% chance of hitting
No,
them?
no, it's just average.
Okay. It was worth a fucking try. I didn't need it anyway.
That's level up +3. You just smash in there. The defenders at the wall, they recognize the cart. They open the gate for you. You just drive the cart like straight in there. You're inside of Stern East
Making a
village.
drift.
They give you a quick rundown of ever since you've been gone. The village has been under constant attack by undead creatures and ghouls.
But the wall held up, right?
The wall held up, but during one of the nights, a big bat-like creature landed in the center of the village, and a few people have died. Notably,
Oh.
the woodsman, the carpenter, has
No!
gotten got.
Oh, here's the one I actually liked! Ah!
Taught you everything you know.
Everyone else is just like,
Master!
oh.
I mean, I haven't got to know them, to be fair.
Peter's just standing there like, oh.
He's at his fucking house. Peter, why are you here?
Peter is in Drakenhof with his family. He's not even there.
But he's from
Peter,
that
why are you here?
village. You're like, yeah, that's the one I liked. He heard you. He heard the pain.
Oh, well, Peter's got his own mark. Like, I love Peter. He's not NPC. He's part of the family now.
He's MVP.
Right,
Mm.
okay.
So you and Kirsten immediately get up to like helping the defenses, like trying to beat off this onslaught. Beat off.
Well, I've got some good news. I learned how to make stone walls now. Perfect.
You still need material though. Like stone doesn't just magically appear.
We'll build a trench.
French is in the
Like
trenches.
fortifying. We will find a way. Oh, I should
Just
have brought
roll
it from
me
the
a-
fucking mountains.
Just roll me a generic D100 to see how well you do together with the
God.
people of the town in defending it.
Generic.
Generic.
Can't remember if high's good or low's good. Oh,
Low's good. Low is always good in this.
32. That's pretty damn low.
Yeah, you successfully beat back the ghouls and all other of undead creatures. You patrol the outside of the wall. The wall seems to have held, like it is not broken anywhere. They did not break through. The only thing that seemingly got into the village is a thing that can fly. So, you know, not much your wall can do against that.
Right, now I need to make a canopy above that will block off any... Yeah.
Oh, a canopy. I was like, what a canopy?
Canopy. I said it incorrectly.
Be.
So yeah, your first destination in your travels back to Bretonia is in Stern East, which is under attack, seemingly from ghouls coming from the abandoned castle. Because, you know, that's where they were gathering the ghouls for the army. You've learned that in the past, and they're not too happy with that they got denied this village of recruits, potential recruits.
On one
So,
hand,
How do you deal? How do you deal with this? How do you deal?
How do you do?
The plan hasn't changed. It's actually given these bundle fucks actually some urgency to actually learn how to fight. So maybe they'll be willing to learn a thing or two from Egress as I teach them to fight.
Hmm.
Would you say they'd be more than eager to learn how not to die?
You want to teach them how to fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, like, they've got weapons.
So how long do you intend on staying here?
Until I'm satisfied with how well they've done, how well their training's going. So, it could be anywhere up to like 3 months or something.
Okay.
I did tell Alucard in this that I wanted to train them for a couple months.
Stay here for a couple of months, training the people, fighting off the undead, doing whatever you can to help defend Sterneast village. The winged creature every now and then shows its ugly face. You manage to beat it back, but never fully defeat it. It seems quite strong as a creature, terrifyingly scary looking. It has the fear trait and all that good stuff.
It gets written into my book.
In the time that you spend here in Sterneast, Kirsten is more and more coming on to you, giving you in the beginning some
nice.
subtle hints. As the months pass, not so subtle hints.
Oh no, but Alucard likes her.
Alucard does. Alucard might murder you.
Oh man, the bro code.
The bro code.
The bro-
Don't
I
break
mean-
it.
Do me a fellowship
I could
roll.
give her a. I'm like, I could give her a baby, and then Alucard loves her. She could be the mother of my child, but Alucard's wife. There you go, perfect.
Mm.
And he
There's
could
a-
be, he could be the godfather of my of my child.
What about
Fellowship
this
or leadership?
absolutely vain plate helmet that has like a gold crown melted into the fucking head of it?
4 old gold.
It's got a gold crown in it. I thought you loved your metals.
They do love their metals. 4 old gold. I mean, it's already like 4 times what it's normally worth, according to the item.
Okay, so I'll put 8 down for now, and then I'll divide it by 2 at the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say leadership or like you said, fellowship.
Just
What is this
fellowship.
actually for?
I'll tell you, depending on the role.
I'll say because if it's I do have that attractive feat as well.
Mm.
If it's something else, okay. Average.
Now you'll hear me ask something that I never really bring up. What's your social status?
Hmm.
In real life or fucking game?
Oh,
I was
in
gonna
the
say,
game, you're like your status.
I am gold 1.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Definitely
on,
helps.
I'm on royalty, but you know, low fucking royalty.
You
Definitely
spend,
low.
Yeah, I'm very low, but still royal.
You spend months building up, reinforcing the wall more around Sterneast, building up the extra houses for the extra villagers you've brought back from the village next to the mine, helping defend the village, spending more time with Kirsten in this period of time, just fighting undead together, fighting ghouls together, just surviving, building. The villagers have seen to you, Conan, as the new woodsman of this town since their previous one died. And as you spend more time with Kirsten, she comes clean to you and tells you her real backstory, so to speak. That she is from a secret order of vampire hunters called the Adanti.
Oh. Can you put that in chat for me so I can copy it?
Yeah. And have like a...
This is the time I'm actually going to put down notes.
If you check number 20 there of that thing that I've shared, the Adanti, that's a little read of what their order is about. But she tells you that it is a... she
Secret?
got adopted into it from her master that died. That wasn't ally, that was truly a part of her backstory. But the order is a hereditary one, that the skills to hunt vampires can only be passed down to their children. Which is why she desperately is trying to get a child.
Oh. Okay. I'm assuming you need help with that.
Yes.
And she had Alucard this whole time, and short clothes.
Okay, okay.
And she tells you in honesty that she just wants to try to conceive a child, and that she'll be moving on after that. That she will be leaving. So pretty much Morrigan from Dragon Age. She just wants to hang out until she has a kid, and then she's buggering off.
She
Doesn't
dips.
need you to stay around as a father figure or anything like that. And it's an attempt at a child, like you don't know immediately if it worked or not.
Yep, I mean, she wants a child, and for every man's goal in this era is to have a child. So you've got some sort of legacy going on. Okay then, yes, Chris, I accept this deal.
Okay. So yeah, after many months of staying there together, fighting and that and stuff, you share a night together, and as you awaken in the morning, she is gone, packed her stuff and left. And it wasn't, the experience itself wasn't very passionate, it felt really like straight to business
Clinical.
kind of deal, yeah.
Very cold. God, I bet Alucard's a gentle lover. Oh
He
shit!
heard-
I wonder
He
how.
heard me with the gnome.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit! I wonder how the others are going. I did tell them I'd be here for a couple months.
I would
What are
write
they
to you.
up to? Huh?
I would write to you with Christopher.
If this is a couple of months and we're doing a year time skip, there is not enough time for a little bloodsmither to be around already.
No.
That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, obviously, if Alucard's sending messages to me, I would keep him informed. I would let him know what's happening with the castle and that. Yeah, there's this big fuck off creature that keeps on coming. I'm able to, send it at bay.
Mhm.
I'm able to keep it at bay. Sorry, but it keeps on coming. It keeps threatening the villagers and the children here. I'm
The
trying to train
children?
them up to the best. The children, yes.
Alucard's
I'm
already outside your door. What? What do you want?
Oh, Alucard, that was quick. I forgot that
Instant
you're
transmission.
very quick.
Did it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've taught these villagers the best of my ability. Well, I've been teaching them the best of my ability how to fight. I've also been reinforcing the walls and that. But they just keep getting ghouls just keep attacking this place, and it keeps coming from that fuck off castle. Yeah, you know that castle that was mentioned that one time at that one place and that one thing.
We do need to. Yeah.
Yeah. So also, it's good to see you, my friend. I've truly missed you.
Yes, I'll tell you all about how things went with the moot once we do that.
Yeah. You didn't actually go to Sterneast, right? You're trading letters or whatever.
Well, I would if he said he was in danger. It depends
Yeah,
when the letter.
let
If I'm
him
here
know,
for the
like-
moot, it depends if the moot is in it's shit and needs to be for a long time.
Yeah. So I guess Conan, you wrote a letter towards
Mhm.
Zhufbar to find Alucard.
Yeah, and if I got
I
it,
mean,
and I
probably
heard
the
he was in
first
danger, I'd
time-
come and check it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first time like Alucard wrote with his bird because he knows exactly where I am. I would have
Yeah.
just given his bird my note back with
Yeah,
my
because
paper.
getting
and that.
an actual messenger in this place, it's not gonna happen. But
Yeah.
you've got your
Oh.
special bird.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
say like obviously Alucard knows where I am, so I would just wait for him to write to me first and then give him a note explaining like what shit's gone down here and pretty much explain everything that's happened.
Okay. And while Conan is
Probably
just,
also explain that our friend is also gone. She went her own way. I'd probably wait.
Did you do a Philippe?
No, I did not say that I'd help kill vampires and then just lead her on for fucking winks on in advance.
Oh, okay. At least you know what's really worrying, Conan, is the fact that I said that and you knew exactly what I meant.
I mean, I'm a simpleton, but even a simpleton could see the writing on the wall. You might not be able to understand it, but you see it.
Conan is hanging out in Peter's old village, helping defending it, doing all kinds of stuff. While that's happening, while are Milo and Alucard doing in Zhufbar.
Learning how to
If
read.
If I dumped 171 brass pennies in front of someone, do you think they would trade in and give me an old gold for it?
It's a lot of silver.
Sorry, what? If you dump what?
171 Barovian brass pennies, and I did a little haggle. Do you think I could convince someone to give me an old gold for it?
Sure, do a haggle roll.
Sweet.
That's a lot, man.
Fuck that Barovian bullshit. It's heavy. Haggle, haggle, haggle. Haggle. That's something Alucard doesn't really do. Let's go. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So you're trying to like learn how to read that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a just intelligence.
I'm
And
not
try to
wasting it.
combat.
Yeah, I'm not a very smart person. I'm gonna do that again.
I mean, you could always borrow Alucard's monocles as well. They help read.
He's learning to read it. I don't think it's his vision.
Oh, but he's got special eyes.
Ooh, it's a way better
Hey.
roll. An impressive
Hey.
success. Yeah, you can have the read-write talent for 100 experience.
Yay.
He learned to read and write, yay.
Wait, just make 100.
Now the question is, you're learning to read-write in the Dwarven Hold. So are you learning to
Learning
read-write
Dwarfish?
Dwarven?
He learns Irish.
I mean, I'm just learning one language, right?
Okay. Is that
So
language
probably-
Dwarvish?
No.
Okay. So you find like the translator guy that helped Conan out, and he gives you a few pointers, like tries to teach you how he learned to read the Empire's words, the Reichsspiel alphabet,
Yeah.
and you have the talent read right now.
Let me just add it.
Should be on
Or-
your
ah.
yeah.
Hey, nice. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna read the book that Elgar gave me.
Nice.
I've been looking to do it, yay.
Uh,
Do I keep
then-
Hongard's sword? Or do I... Sorry, Alucard's making a very difficult decision right now. Damage and hack. And it was a gift. But it's so heavy. I guess I could put it on Irina.
I mean, technically, when you're given a
Mm.
gift, it's yours now. So what you decide to do with it is technically.
Yeah, but he's dead. Alucard
But he
feels
ain't gonna
bad.
fucking mind unless you bring him back to life.
Alucard's undead. He feels a connection. All right, this is important to him. Okay, I'm gonna put the blade of
Oh, you know what you could
Hongard.
do? Flip a
onto-
coin.
No, I'm gonna put it into the saddlebags because I got a holster for it, made by the three-armed blacksmith in the Templars. So that's alright. Oh, that's something I need. Grace,
yeah.
how much would it cost to get a holster made for the cog hammer?
A leather one?
What do the dwarves typically use? Do they use leather?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I make a leather one. Whatever I'll go back to the woman that actually fixed it for me and ask what she suggests.
Chris, don't I need to pay the guy that helped me like learn to read and write?
Oh yeah,
Just-
days
that's-
usage or something for the library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. You need to pay him. It also takes you 3 days, the exact amount as Conna. So it was 2 old gold per day, I said. So 6 old gold.
6 old
Or
gold.
12 regular / Barovian gold.
Yeah, I'll pay with Barovian. I'm not paying with old gold.
Yeah, getting rid of that Barovian money, slowly but surely. And once you've like done all your learning, selling and stuff in Zhufbar, you hang out there a bit, get to know a bit more of the dwarves, hang out with Roaringhammer, learn more about dwarven culture and all that stuff. Eventually you wanna go towards the moot to see what is happening there.
Yeah, got a
Yeah.
few more things I need to get wrapped up if that's all right. I know
Yeah, I'm
Matt's in a
just gonna
rush.
do
so
most
I'll
of
ask
this
him.
stuff narratively. But,
Yeah.
you've learned of a plot to usurp the moot with a pawn, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They're gonna make a fake fight so that they choose a human as their lord.
Yeah. So if you head there, there is a undead army camped just outside of the border, awaiting this human-led army by this nobleman that is a pawn for the vampire gods to come show up and defeat this undead army, so he can take the glory and the honor and make himself the appointed ruler of the moot.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
And he wouldn't have gone away with it until we showed up.
I would say both armies are already they're camped out with the battlefield laid out in the middle between the two army camps. The undead forces are just awaiting the living forces their move, I suppose. But, plans have been discussed beforehand as to how this is gonna go down. So as you arrive at the border of the moot, you see the two armies camped to opposing sides. Would you ride up towards the undead camp or ride up towards the human camp?
Let's split up and take. I'll go towards the undead, and you head towards the.
I mean, they're frauds either way, so.
What do you think?
Didn't you say some of the vampires would show up with their own army to stop this?
Possibly. Depends if they get here in time.
We could just. I mean, an idea, and a crazy one at that, is we go to the human side, pretend we're friendly and all of that, and then mid-battle, we assassinate, the leader, so he can be the lord if he's dead.
Dirty business.
Well, I mean, that's what they're doing as well, so.
I'm not sure, Milo. If you want to do it, that's fine, but I've killed more than I actually like to already.
We can keep that as a last resort plan. If things go wrong.
I mean, I was kind of hoping that Philippe was, now that he's not around, that we kill a little less.
Hey, I mean, we don't just kill because Philippe is here.
But he does kill more than the rest of us.
That's true.
I'm right.
Philippe, is that you?
It's just part of the army.
I'm not really sure. I mean, they're both frauds just so that the human leader would become a lord. I'm not sure what we're going to do if we walk up to them.
Wrong, Esteban. Are you missing your owner?
It's up to you. I'll take your lead. This is your homeland.
Yeah, I guess we should separate. You go to the undead, I'll go to the human.
Right.
Milo, you approach the human camp. The guards, two guards come running out, and they grab you by the shoulders and where have you been? We've been waiting for you for a long time now. They just shuffle you into the camp, and you hear one of the soldiers announce, the halfling advisor has finally arrived. Take him to the Lord's tent. And you just shuffled and pushed around, just into a big nobleman's tent, where you see a very posh-looking human, big Giga Chat, has the chin and jawline going on.
Oh, Milo, I haven't seen you in ages.
Fully nicely decorated armor, very nice looking armor that clearly has never seen any real battle, just for show mainly. A nice decorated empire sword hanging from his belt, and is leaned over a table with a map of the surrounding area on it. He looks over. Ah, you must be the halfling advisor, Mr. Brightfoot. We've been awaiting you.
Yes, that's me. Secret.
They called you Mr. Brightfoot.
I mean, yeah, that's another advisor, but yeah.
They say that you are an expert with the lay of the land in this place. Please come join me here at the map. And Feel free to
Sure.
look over the map and point out any good positions for attack or for defense.
For attack or defense? Alright, this might take a while. Fuck's sake, Chris.
Watch out for
As soon as
Fire
I-
Nation now.
As soon as I separate from Alucard, you take me in. I get kidnapped. Okay.
Yeah, you're in this big nobleman's tent. It's just you and the nobleman in here. There are no guards inside.
Yeah, Chris, I can't exactly kill him, especially
That's it,
since he has
Zeus.
full armor.
He's not wearing his helmet. You can go for the neck.
Yeah, then what? I'm gonna be surrounded.
You're a
Oh
stuffy
no,
boy.
he spilled his wine. What happened? Oh, you can think of
have it.
something.
Yeah, I guess this is not exactly as planned to just go inside and kill him. Especially since, I'm surrounded by the enemy.
He places like a little stool at the table so you can stand on top of it to look on the map.
Thank you. Chris, if you can assassinate him, you can always make him go in a worse position.
To be a... So you're trying to deceive? Some sort of a deceiving role, like using your fellowship or any other relevant skills you have for that?
Charm? Can charm work?
You wanna charm him?
Let me look at the skills real quick.
Brings out the old puppy eyes. Oh, noble lord.
I
I'm
mean,
just a lost little child.
what would something like show that I'm telling the truth? Deceiving. Usually lying is charm, so.
Okay, yeah. Then you can use your charm.
But my charm is not that good.
11.
11.
Chris,
you
he
are
can't
dead.
charm me. He can't charm me anyway, or not charm me intuition. I have the talent for this.
Okay. That was definitely intuition that I rolled there.
He can't
So
do
yeah,
that.
he completely believes that you are Mr. Bitterfoot? Lightfoot? I don't even remember what I said.
Brightfoot.
Brightfoot, that's it.
Mr. Foot.
Mr. Brightfoot. He completely believes that you are the advisor that he's waiting for. And what do you advise him to do on the battlefield?
Kill yourself.
Just keep giving your back to the enemy. Never face them.
He's not gonna believe that. He's not that stupid.
I'm gonna look at the map, see any place where there's it's hard to move in. Maybe there's a lot of mud, a lot of trees that they can't see, and just say, "Oh yeah, that's a good place to attack."
Yeah. So, it's mainly like marshlands between the Moot and Sylvania. So many areas where armies potentially could get stuck. Definitely not suitable terrain for cavalry and the like.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them to attack there.
Okay.
And
That's a risky
and-
position to take, but you know the
Yeah, but
land
they won't-
best.
they won't expect it. They'll be taken by surprise.
It's true. I shall take your advice in consideration. Anything else you might recommend?
Well, we're talking about undead. So they're mostly bones and stuff. So your crossbows, I don't think they will be doing very well. If you have any, crossbowmen, I don't think they're going to be doing a good job,
Ah. Why do you say that?
I mean, undead, they're not exactly a lot of flesh and brain in there. It's just mostly bones.
I see.
You're gonna need to hit them really hard.
Understandable. I'm going to have to discuss this with the lieutenants and sergeants leading the troops. But your advice is most welcome. Please stay in the camp. Don't leave immediately in case we have further questions.
Sure. Do I just stay here, or
We didn't really put down a tent for you or anything, but you can just, as long as you stay in the camp, you can roam around freely, meet the troops.
Gris? I'm gonna go to like where they picked me up, like close to there, and see if another halfling shows up.
Just whistling like la la la. Okay, you stand watch by the entrance to look for another
I'm
halfling.
gonna also look at their like troops, see some of their weak points, maybe to storm the camp, maybe just like last time.
Meanwhile, Alucard, you reach the undead camp, and it is all kinds of undead creatures, the main force, from zombies to skeletons to armored skeletons, spearmen, swordsmen. You notice some graveguard in there, which are the strongest form of like undead troops. They're big, like two-handed wielding armored foot knights almost, but they are still skeletons underneath all the armor.
Okay.
They stop you at the gate as well, but it's all undead troops, so you're natural necromancer, you can just like order them to move.
Take me to your leader.
Okay, they guide you inwards towards the camp, where a pretty sparsely decorated big tent stands in the center of the camp, like just black and red. They usher you in. Inside sits like on a half circle around the table, a set of 6 people, 2 ladies, 4 male, all clearly vampire form, not inhuman guys. They look up in a bit of surprise. Like, oh, who let you in here?
Myself. My name is Alucard Prim. I'm one of your kind, and I'll change back.
BRB.
I thought the troops were linked to only our control. It seems like our power over them is not as absolute as we thought.
You do seem to be controlling many.
Ah, yes. So, Raven, was it?
Yes.
That is not one of the main bloodline families.
No, I'm just part of the Blood Dragon bloodline.
Ah, I see. Knightly fella, should have guessed by the armor. But,
Yes.
what brings you here? Search for a battle?
In a sense, one of my friends is a halfling, and I heard that you're planning to attack the moot. Out of concern for him, I just wanted to pop in and see what's going on. I know it's a little unorthodox and a bit rude of me, but best to speak to the leaders directly rather than going swashbuckling in like some sort of crazed madman with a sword.
Yeah, do me a fellowship.
Sure.
What,
Chris, can I hold a staff that makes me... They're not going to just randomly pull out a staff. Don't think I'm attacking them.
what status are you?
Gold 3.
Okay. They look you over, like, those from the Blood Dragon bloodline are known as fearsome warriors and capable tacticians. If you are here to join or oversee the fight, you are more than welcome, but you have heard correct. We have mustered our forces to attack the halfling territory. It is gonna be not much more than a bit of a border skirmish. We do not plan on pushing too far into the moot territory.
May I ask why? You seem to have plenty of land all around the place.
It is a command that comes from the highest of higher ups, from one of the von Karsteins directly. They seem to be orchestrating some kind of ploy, but all we've been told is to deploy our forces, make ready for battle, and make sure that we end this battle in defeat.
In defeat?
Yes, whatever plans they've made, we are meant to lose. But our forces are all undead. They are all expendable, so it's no big loss.
very strange that we are here to lose.
Yes. The higher ups in the courts, they like to play their games, all kinds of mysteries.
Do you enjoy it?
It's a bit of distraction.
I see. There's no way I could persuade you not to do this. Like I said, I just have a friend that lives there, and I'd rather him and his family do not get slaughtered. I know it's a border skirmish, but so no way you could say the fight happened anyway and just have them all die.
Well, we have been informed that Sturland forces will come and meet our army. We have taken up a defensive position. We are expecting an attack.
You just sort of see Alucard sort of mull things over it for a second. He goes, "Oh, I see. Well, I cannot join you in this."
We have no intention of fully invading the Moot. We've just been told to stay here and await the army. But we cannot leave and abandon our position either. It would be we would be the joke of the court if we just let some Sturlanders push into Sylvania.
Won't you die then? I mean, if you're supposed to lose and just sit here.
Well,
Have you been ordered to your death?
we'll be overseeing the battle from a distance. We will not partake ourselves.
Yeah, that's what you think. Ha! No. Oh god, he's got a stake. I understand. Well, that should at least put my friend's mind to ease. I'll leave you to it then, ladies and gentlemen. If that's okay.
Yes, well, we'll have to have you stay in the camp with us now. We can't have someone leaking out this information to the other side.
I completely understand. Shroud of invisibility.
Just write that in there.
Yeah, gonna cast it. Very easy. Warpstone undead all around me. Blah blah blah. Shit. Reroll. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Oh, okay, I'll just do it from the thing and take one down. Maybe I forgot to put my fortune up or something. Shroud of invisibility cast. Alright, go. Shit.
What are you doing?
Nothing. But just rolled 1 point higher. I could have done a +1 and made it a success. Like, I'll stay here then.
I mean, there's a lot of undead things here.
I know I already rolled it very easy.
Yeah, but you're also very charismatic, and also Yukan is dead, so does he get a +1, Chris, for it being dead
I
himself?
did use the Warpstone pistol, I suppose.
So yeah, the
If he got his dick out.
the stage is set. We have two camps: undead camp, alive camp. Milo is in the alive camp. People think that he is Mr. Brightfoot, the halfling advisor. He's got mistaken for it. As you make your way through the camp, you do see that amongst the humans of Sturland, like just state troops in the Sturland colors, very green colors, they are supported by a few regiments of halflings that have joined in.
Why the fuck would they?
Because they think they're fighting to defend their town.
That'd be the difference.
And on the other side, we have the undead camp with 6 potential vampires of various bloodlines, and a whole load of undead just awaiting a human attack, expecting to lose the battle. With Alucard being told not to leave, because they don't want information leaking out at this crucial state of the battlefield. Trying to cast invisibility to sneak out, but no success. So you are left to just wander into through the camp, but one of the vampires escorts you.
How far away was the human camp, Chris?
There's like a marsh in between the human camp and the undead camp.
Mm-hmm. if we were going to put it in yards, roughly.
I would say like 60 miles. That seems like enough for a battlefield. In yards, I'm not too sure how much that would be.
60 miles? Do you know how big 60 miles is?
I mean, it's
Yeah,
over.
this entire march.
I mean, that's like half of England right there. Well,
That's
four, actually.
Chris. That's 105,600 yards.
Nah, that's a lot, Chris.
Yeah, that's the size of this marsh.
Like,
This
damn.
nuts.
Army camps don't like post close to each other. Like they don't want like to shoot at each other while they are setting up.
60 miles. God damn it! Do you know how slow zombies are? These guys are gonna be. We're gonna be waiting a while.
Well,
they're coming. They're coming.
Are moving. The humans are coming towards them.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's just like, god damn. How long until these zombies get here? 3 more weeks. Oh, I'll play again in cribbage. But they're halflings. Oh god, it's still gonna take them ages to get here. Oh god.
Yeah,
So
this
whose
is-
side do we think's gonna win?
Well, we know who's gonna win. They've been told to lose here. The vampires.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
I'm just trying to.
I
I'm just trying to make his victory not so glorious.
Yeah, I did as much as I could, Chris. I got to 712 divided
Okay.
by 2, 356 old gold.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've still got more to do, but we'll get there. A few little bits and bobs. I've got all my gold sitting out, and I'm like, oh god. And I've still got to pay for like the cloth hammer and blah blah blah. Leather.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You travel if like you go by your horse speed, which is 7. You can travel like 171 miles in 24 hours.
Hmm.
60 miles is like give or take ish 8 hours ish away from each other.
But they're half. Lowest speed, sir. Push his glasses up. How do you pronounce that? Is it just Oafling? O-E-A-H-ling.
Oafling, yeah.
Ah.
You wait at the entrance, Milo. No other halfling comes wandering up. Eventually, after a few hours of waiting, the horns are being blown, the drums are being drummed. The forces are seemingly prepared to go into marching formation and march out of the camp.
Already moving. I wonder what happened to the halfling. He didn't show up. So what do I do? Do I just stay here, or can I leave?
Well, as the advisor, you're expected to go with the
Of
generals
course.
in the back that are leading the forces, not from the front line, of course.
Of course.
Grace, do any of the undead around me have
Good
hair?
luck.
Good.
Yeah.
The like the skeletons and zombies, like patches, I guess, but not really, or the actual vampires.
Any of them.
And the vampires would have hair, but like the actual undead, not so much.
I'm going to do an experiment since I'm stuck here. They're bald.
Oh,
Excuse me.
cheekers.
You just making them bold.
They're bald. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if it works on vampires. I don't know. Time to find out.
Just one opponent, right?
I've got an overcast, so I can now target 3. half of the people in the room go bald. Or don't, depending if it works on vampires.
Yeah, I mean,
You-
most vampires, their hair is kind of like part of the illusion anyway. They don't really grow things anymore.
Try to give one of them piles.
Piles?
Yeah. Ass pain.
Oh, excellent.
That one.
Examples. The hell is
About time,
piles?
Grace.
It's hemorrhoids.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much, get little
bumpy-
plums down
bumpy
there,
anus.
Chris.
Bumpy
Yeah,
blood
little plums
vessels
coming out
in
your
anus.
ass.
Yeah. Does any of them look uncomfortable sitting? I guess they can't feel pain, so I wouldn't really know.
Yeah.
This is
just-
not working. I can turn their hair
When it-
color different, but it's an illusion. But you said it's
When they
physically there, even though it's an illusion. So it's like, does it still change color? I don't know.
I was gonna say, when they just sit down, you just see them, they're a little bit taller than they normally would be.
they sit up.
The question is, how big is the pile? It's like, is it monstrous? Like, what are we talking about here?
It's petty, so probably
It's
small.
yeah.
Petty pile.
But yeah, after a few hours, you notice that the alive site has marched right into the swamp, into the place Milo pointed out on the map, which is just a terrible position to be in. They're all like just
Why are you
struggling.
trying to kill the people, by the way? That I've never understood this. Do you think that they're bad guys? They're trying to defend your homeland.
The frauds. They're gonna lose. They're gonna win anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You
I'm
don't
just
know
trying to
that.
make it. I do know
Why?
because the imprisoned guy, he told us everything.
Wow.
Prison
No.
guy.
Yeah, the guy that I knocked out, and then they just had him tied up in the makeshift tent that Philippe and Conna made. He told us
Oh,
everything.
I wasn't there for that. Yeah,
Yeah, one of the ghouls. spilled
He told us it
beans.
I
He-
wasn't
he
there for
told-
that. Fair enough.
He told us it's a fake fight, that the humans are gonna win anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are setting up in the swamp, like building makeshift barricades, getting ready to attack the camp at the other side of the march. As
I mean, Chris,
instructed,
it's-
they are not really using their ranged weapons. Their crossbowmen and stuff are not deployed.
I mean, Gris, it's kind of like Napoleon. They weren't expecting that they would come from the swamp.
Yeah. You're all the way at the back on like a little mount overseeing the battlefield, together with Mr. Corrupt Nobleman and his group of advisors, just a bunch of like ass kissers, just constant yes men, like yeah, it's a good idea, yes sir, like that kind of deal. Sending messengers back and forth to the troops for deployment positions and whatnot. Meanwhile, in the undead camp, they start to reluctantly, like they're kind of like not looking forward to this at all, like using their dark magics to get their zombies and skeletons to march out of the camp to meet the human soldiers. While these two armies are positioning themselves for the actual main event, would you guys be doing anything?
Yeah,
Can you-
considering it took them a while to get here, I'm going to try to get the fuck out of here with invisibility again.
Okay.
Oh, what's that
you've
guy
got
over there, guys? Visibility.
You've got like half a day before like any of this is happening.
Okay, thank fuck. I am
Finally.
out of here, bitch. I need them to possess the second sight trait, Chris. Tell us.
No.
Okay, then I tiptoe the fuck out of there.
Okay, you make your way out of the camp. Once you're safe and sound out of it, where do you head?
I run as fast as I can away from the current camp I'm in. Doesn't matter what direction.
Okay.
Just run
Just
before
away.
because I don't have long before this runs off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like
Try
go,
to
go,
get
go,
as
go.
far as possible. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
It doesn't matter. I don't think. I just go.
I mean, you have your horse, right?
Do you think I had to park it at the edge of the camp?
Oh,
Mr. Corrupt Nobleman is near you, Milo. He is sitting on top of his horse. He is mounted. He's still not wearing his helmet, but he has it like under his arm, like folded his arm like folded around it, just overseeing the battlefield.
Yeah, I guess I'm not interested in killing him, no matter how much you point out he doesn't have a helmet.
He presents his neck towards you.
I jump on Irina if I get near Chris, and I just fly. Fly.
Okay, you just take off on the Pegasus.
Yep, go Irina, go.
So yeah, this mock battle is about to happen. Some humans and halflings will definitely die in this fight, especially with the bad positions you've taken. But in the end, the undead are gonna make themselves lose. The result of it has been decided.
Guess I'm not happy you said the halflings are gonna die.
Well, yeah. They need to make it seem like it was a real battle. They're gonna fight for a little bit.
Gus, can I make a suggestion?
Okay, directly to the commander? To the
Grab his
nobleman?
dick and twist it.
I guess to anyone who's listening. Which is, like what Conna said, grab his dick and twist it.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Unorthodox suggestion.
No, maybe the halflings
Yeah,
should
fine.
flank. Maybe the halflings should flank around since they're hard to see because they're small. Maybe another surprise attack.
Okay, do we a fellowship or another charm perhaps?
Um,
You're not really lying, I guess. You're just telling them what you think the halflings should do.
Yeah, so I guess leadership would that be, or
Yeah, you can give me a leadership.
oh, fuck.
Ooh.
I
Perhaps
mean,
you
no
should deploy
fairness,
them on
it
the
does sound
front
like a
line.
good idea.
No.
Operation Small Shields, commence!
Shit. Fuck. This is not going good.
No. He's not convinced that it's a good idea to send them around. Yeah, and a small halfling brigade, the badger riders, starts to deploy themselves on their badgers, riding into their doom.
Into their doom.
This is
Okay.
last chance to try to stop what is about to happen, or sabotage what is about to happen, I suppose.
How would I sabotage you, Chris?
I don't know. That's up to you to think of something. And then roll a dice and see if it works or not. That's how this goes.
Explaining how all these games work, Chris, right there in one,
Yeah.
one sentence.
You tell me what you
Listen,
want
you-
to do. We roll a dice,
Yeah.
and it either does or doesn't.
I mean, can I ask him if I can get into the fight?
Oh,
Oh, you want to join the fight?
I mean, I've fought in wars before.
Hmm.
Wars,
Can I
I said one
imagine?
war. There's a first time for everything.
Right now?
Yeah, right?
I guess
This is going so bad.
Battlefield is a good teacher.
So, a rightist?
If you don't have any other advice for me, you're free to join the badger riders of your people.
Yeah. More
Yeah, you can
people.
do me a right test.
Hey, there we go.
Nice. You get given a badger to ride. You mount up. You get used to it eventually, and you join the badger cavalry.
I mean, they don't get advice, right? Or no?
Sorry, what?
Do they know I'm like one of the advisors, and they see me with?
No, to them you're just like a new halfling that joins the formation. The other halflings greet you. They're like, "Oh, who are you? This is halfling voice."
Well, I'm the advisor.
Ah, from the Brightfoots.
Yes, I'm still lying about it. You know, I was just sent here by the leader to assist you. You know, to tell you like where to go, what's the best position.
I think I've seen you before. Didn't you used to work on a farm in the mood?
Shut the fuck up. This is not the time. We're in the war right now.
I think I'm your long lost cousin. No.
Trust me or not.
Well, we've been given our orders. We're about to charge these undead nightmares.
Wait, charge? Who told you to charge?
Well, first, tall boys, the humans to land the lands. They get in with their inventory. Once they're infantry. Once they're in the thick of it, we charge in the back of them.
So they're like a system. They're not going face first to the fight.
Yeah, they're like assisting the main fight.
Well, I guess when their plan is to go there, how about a plan? You just go there, poke the undead a couple of times, and get back to confuse them.
You got weapons?
Yeah.
We've got plenty of spare iron skillets or lance cleavers.
I'm good.
Are you finding Milo? What's happening?
I'm looking for my book that I gave him.
Okay.
Chris, I'm basically just.
I'm touching myself, Grace. I'm touching my face. I'm giving myself a little
Chris, I'm basically just trying to make them like go in, poke them a bit,
I
and get
wonder
out.
why Alucard gave everybody presents before they left. I totally didn't give them books to do the spell.
You know, your spell guides you to, you know where Milo is. He's the horns blow, battle commences, troops smash into each other. The undead put like a very meager fight up, but you know, it's still like humans fighting zombies and skeletons. Some of the boys in the front line are getting stabbed and shanked and are dying. The order gets given for the Badger cavalry to charge in. You just follow in the charge, get them to do a charge in the back of the undead formations, and then try to convince them to retreat out of it again before they get too stuck into the thick of it, Milo?
Yeah, I'm basically just telling them, go in, go out to confuse them, and then go in again. Just basically, I'm not letting them like stay in the fight for long.
Okay, do me a easy leadership, because these are your people.
Easy leadership.
Chris, a giant dome of 42 yards burns into the in their camp.
What?
In the camp of the
Well, wherever the large group of undead is, you know, like
Okay.
outside, inside, wherever it is.
Yeah.
I know that they're attacking their camp, so you know what I mean. Try not to hit any humans and badger riders, I guess. And then I'm going to try to make a dive out of the way before they mistakenly start shooting at the flying Pegasus.
Charge in, knock a bunch of undead over, like just knock them on the ground as the infantry continues to just finish them off as they are knocked over. You convince your fellow badger riders to cycle charge out of the battle back to safety. Big fire ignites in the undead troops. Resounding victory for the allied forces. Some human boys died, but you managed to not get any of the badger riders killed. Like all of the halflings made it out.
You're making this harder for me. I want this guy to fuck up. If he fucks up, my people die.
The humans are celebrating their victory. The undead forces just crumble into nothingness. The vampires have seemingly left the scene.
I land. Not all of them.
The zombies rise again.
And I go to where I sense Milo and land next to him, probably scaring the shit out of all of his friends. Hello.
Yeah. Like, oh, by the tall one. What's that?
By the tall one. Yes, you are by a tall person. Yes. Very good. Hello, Milo.
Hey, Alucard.
What are you doing? How did this happen?
It's a long story. I
Why are
assume
you
the
on a
fire.
badger?
Retreat back to the camp, celebrating the victory. Doctors, surgeons, and the like are running across the battlefield, picking up any wounded survivors that they can
Surgeons.
find, and carrying them on stretchers back to the camp.
A
It would've-
surgeon, you say?
Yes, the
It would
military
have
camp
helped
would
God.
have a surgeon.
A surgeon. Oh, Connor, it would have helped if Connor
Billy,
was
learn the skills.
Too late, and the priest isn't here anymore, so it doesn't matter. And Philippe's gone, so we can't fix his hereditary broken nose or whatever from his training long time
Write
ago.
down his information in a book.
Can any of you draw?
His phone number.
his contact information.
Yeah. Surgeon just gives you his card. You have any?
Tell him to WhatsApp me.
Now you can read it. I don't know.
So I assume the fire and the undead was you.
Yes. Seems this was just a mock battle for the vampires. They were
Yeah.
ordered just to lose, which is very odd.
Yeah. Look, it's a long story. I
What's
can't
the long
explain
story?
today.
Everybody is celebrating the victory, celebrating the noble lord's great achievement of beating back this. Like, they're embellishing it as you hear them tell it, like, beating back this massive horde of undead army was a magnificent, epic battle. But this does not automatically make the lord in charge of the moot. It just, he has gained a lot of favor with the people here now, but he still has to go through all the, like, political processes of
Really, kill
campaigning
him.
and stuff like that to actually become leader of the moot. He is a strong political figure now in this area.
This is not going too good.
Why?
I guess I assume all the halflings are like gone away.
Yeah, like, they party at the camp and eventually disperse. The Stirland troops go back home. The nobleman, with a handful of his personal guards and other advisors and stuff, takes up residence in the moot.
Basically, this guy is a pawn for the vampires. They're basically just gonna make him win so that he becomes the lord of this, lord of the moot or of this area. He's just basically a pawn.
Mm.
I was trying to make him fuck up, but if he fucks up, some of my people will die.
Mm. I see.
So, did you learn any information from the undead camp?
Nothing that I really like. I just told you there now. That's pretty much it. It was a
now,
mock battle for fake.
So now you, Milo, and Alucard, you're in the mood for all purposes. So Milo, you're back home. Would you like, while you are here and have a bit of time to just hang out here, would you like show Alucard around, go back to the old farm where your family is and stuff like that?
If he wants to, yeah.
Sure, might as well. We're just waiting to see if I know I haven't done this yet, Chris, but I imagine this is a little further down the line. If the people take up the offer of looking for Philippe and stuff and then hold and such, or see if we can hire the peasants, so.
Yeah.
May as well. I have a plan. I'll get to that afterwards.
Yeah, a little picture of what the moodland looks like.
No, it's very nice. Am I going to be able to fit through your doorways?
It's all
no.
farmland. Most
He
like
is
Sounds like a euphemism.
there are halfling-made buildings, but the main city, Eichschatzen, the capital of the moot, has a
Who's Sam? Why'd you shoot him?
big enough buildings for to accommodate the trade with humans and all other races.
Wonderful.
But everything is small in Littleton.
No, little son. He's tiny. So your family lives here?
Close by, yeah.
Do they know what you do?
Yes. How do you think I got the skills? I've been stealing from this place for a long time.
Hmm. You've been stealing from your own people?
In your
Yeah, well, to joke around, yeah. Just
in your
nothing much
notes,
to do here.
You're a bit of a
It's,
kleptomaniac, ain't you?
in your notes, Milo, it says, "What is your family like? Both parents are farmers. One uncle, two cousins, also farmers. My family is not proud of me being a thief."
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I'm like, what do you mean? So you're lying to me?
What? What do you mean lying to?
What? You told them you're a thief?
Well, I didn't tell them that I'm a thief. They just knew how I was, like, good with my hands, I guess.
Yeah,
Give your mom
you haven't
good
straight up
massages.
like told them, but they have like a suspicion of you're up to no good, and that's what they're not really proud of.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah.
He just had a normal farmer childhood.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm a certified classic.
Mama.
Hi, Hots' mom.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
how hot is your mom?
Fuck's
Your
sake.
in-game character's mom. I
What
just
mum
want to
you say?
specify.
So how hot is your mother?
Good,
This is
can I roll
important
it?
information!
You want to roll to
Come
see
on.
how hot your mom is?
Yeah, I was gonna roll 1d10.
Yeah,
You have a picture.
on a scale of 10. Oh.
Oh no! Is this lower is better in this or higher? What are we doing here? Because this is
Talk
Warhammer.
about beauty. It's like most of the time 10 out of 10 is
Okay,
really good, and like the lower the worse, right?
okay, not doing Warhammer. Like
Yeah.
lower is better. Gotcha. Oh dear,
Oh, technically,
she looks like a
a lot
guy.
of short women look more attractive because they're smaller, so their features are
Excuse,
more like leveled out.
excuse me. Are you a lolicon, Conna?
He loves lolly.
I'm trying to say that your mum ain't ugly, but you know, if you want to go out there on the internet and say your mother's ugly, you know, it's up to you, man. I'm trying
She's
to
a
help
2
you out
out
here.
of 10 for humans, but she's
Ah.
an 8 out of 10 for halflings.
See, Gris safety done.
Ah, I see where you got your sideburns from.
Nice.
But now the question is, who tastes more delicious, you or your mother?
Fuck.
Let me try. Oh right, because the taste is gone.
So yeah, do you take Alucard to the farm, to the home, and introduce him to the family?
I'm not sure if I really want to introduce him.
I'm not gonna fuck your mother.
Not yet.
His fangs come out.
He gets his pipstick.
Oh, she could be your, what you call it, your champion.
Are you planning to leave your Fluffy here? Sorry,
Fluffy.
Cat.
your cat. You dumbass.
I forgot I named him. Or her.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got you this. I give him a collar that says Fluffy on it.
Not the one that says Milo.
No.
You have a wondrous skin, Milo.
No. Are you gonna put it on your cat?
Oh, what's that?
The collar I just gave you.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen collars.
It's oh, you're asking me what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying what's that? Like what? What now? It's so that you can identify your cat.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's got his name there. You see? Can you read that?
Fluffy?
Yeah, and I ruffle his hair.
Amazing roleplay.
That's
So
6 points right there.
Yeah.
You gotta put it on him.
Yeah.
Right, you just hook it through the back like this, and I start putting the Milo one on the Milo. This is in case you ever get. I guess this is in case you ever get lost. And I start tightening it on the back.
No.
It's Homer strangling Bart.
And now Chris. I want him to do a dexterity or an intelligence roll to see if he can figure out how to undo it because he's never seen one before.
I'll just cut it off. I'll just cut it off.
No,
Yeah,
don't you
yeah.
dare! That was a gift. I will slap you if I see you
Slide
pulling a
up.
knife to that.
Yeah, sleight of hand, I think. Roll that to see if you can like rip it off. Impressive success. Oh.
What the fuck is this?
You're so ungrateful. This is in case you ever get lost again. You got lost
Why
before.
would
Can
I
you blame
do-
me? Can you blame me?
Why would I need this? I know my name.
Other people might know your name.
I know my
Oh, now
name.
you know how. Now you know your name.
Yeah, so that's how it's spelled.
Yeah, have you ever seen it written down before? I don't think so, sir.
I learned how to read the right shit.
Yeah, but have you ever written your name down? Learning how to read and write if you've never seen it written down, how do you know this is the correct spelling? This could say penis for all you know.
I mean, does it say penis?
No, I'd actually say
Like on the
but
back.
You don't know.
Just Milo flipped
You've
around
never seen your
penis.
name written down, so how would you know how to spell it? Ah,
You're right.
that's how you say your name. Look, I'm thoughtful. I'm nice.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what,
Bop on the
Same thing
Yeah.
as Conna. You're in an area now where you can spend some time. You're in the Moodlands. You're back home, Milo. You know the places here. You know the good taverns and stuff like that. You figure out by just talking to the townsmen in the city where this nobleman that is campaigning now to become the new leader of this county, I believe they're called in this. That he stays at like
The
a
new
noble
home car
mansion
gate.
at the in the city. And as you walk past that during one of the days, just exploring the mood, you see that the nobleman is outside in his like front yard, just entertaining his family. He seems to have kids and a wife and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're making this more hard for us to kill him.
Yeah.
I have no intention.
Have you seen Berserk when he like infiltrates the nobleman's house and stabs the
Yeah.
kid?
Yes. Well, I guess I'll just have to do that.
Yeah. Just run in with a sword twice your size, so a normal sword. And but yeah, no, you've got some time to kill here. What would you get up to now that you're here in the mood for a little bit?
Guess I left for a reason.
Yeah, so you just wanna go again?
It's too sunny here.
It is pretty sunny here. Very
Well,
nice farmland, rolling hills.
Yeah.
Pretty chill atmosphere. The halflings seem to be a pretty relaxed people. They love cooking and anything food related, so there would be food
can
around
taste.
everywhere. Many pies, all kind of stuff. But yeah, you know that the nobleman is set up to become the leader of this territory as a puppet for the vampires. Are you thinking of like a plan on how to deal with that, or are you just gonna like let it happen and see how it goes for the mood in the future?
I could try to persuade him to betray the vampires. Maybe become his own lord without being controlled. But that's a pretty far-fetched idea.
Yes, people are pretty scared of vampires. They don't like they don't like betraying them. But you can attempt it. Absolutely. Like it all depends on your roles and stuff, but it won't be easy.
Yeah. Maybe try to expose him for something, but
Oh,
I-
try to find some dirt on him to like slander his political campaign pretty much, so that he doesn't get elected.
spread some rumors here and there.
Hmm.
By
Those
rumors,
rumors are actually like looking for see if you can find anything.
I would see if I can find anything, and maybe who knows? Maybe I'll just lie, Chris.
Okay, oh yeah, lying is always an option. you find these rumors to see if this nobleman has been up to anything bad. Would you like stake out his mansion or anything like that for a while? Like keep an eye out, do a little bit of espionage. And Alucard, would you be helping with this, or are you just up to your own devices while you're in this territory?
I have no interest in going against the vampires or anything like that. I don't like that what they're doing, but they don't seem to be doing any harm. And the worst thing that seems to be going to happen to them is a blood tax. So I think I'm just going to leave it. If I'm not going to interfere with what Milo wants to do, I'm going to maybe talk to his family. If that's all right with him.
Sure.
Yeah. What's wrong with that boy? No, I'm going to tell him how crucial he's been, and
I
like.
feel like we established some names way in the past for your father and mother.
I don't think we did.
I think I put some tokens down for them once, because I gave you like a little farm map, but I honestly don't remember. This was a long time ago. I don't think it's in your notes.
I don't think we even established what's their name.
Yeah, which is why you don't have a family name, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's your family. It's up to you what old mom and dad are called.
Random name generator, let's go.
Random halfling name generator.
Would that exist?
Absolutely, it absolutely exists, but it'll be names for Lord of the Rings. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
That is like random fantasy generator or something. That's like a website that I use quite often.
So I could just give them very basic names and get on
Yeah.
with it.
Mom and Dad. That's their name.
I really like that child that doesn't realize his mom and dad have an actual name.
Oh, so an idiot.
Exactly. Sure, that's real tough. Martha and I don't know.
Is it always Martha?
That's my sister's name. Why did you say that name?
Milo's mom is Alucard's sister,
No,
reincarnated as a dwarf. A halfling? Oh god.
racist. I don't know. No, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna my father Bob.
Martha and Bob.
Yes.
Nice.
They're not very important characters.
Simple farmers with an A instead of an E, because that's how it's spelled in your background.
I just learned how to read the right. Okay, shut up.
So yeah, I guess Alucard, you meet the parents. The only thing I know from his backstory is that they're not very proud of his Steven. They're
Yeah.
happy to meet one of his traveling companions. They'll ask you all about like the journeys and stuff like that. Like what has our son been up to?
He's been instrumental in saving many's a land. I know that you're not particularly proud of his skills, but they have helped save many's a people. He is a little gold crazy and treasure crazy, but not a bad thing in this world.
If only he would send some of that treasure back to the family.
I did find it a little odd he didn't give you anything.
What
Here,
would they even use it for?
I put down a pouch with 200 Barovian gold coins in it. I hope this
I've
I
never
hope this
seen
helps
coin
you
like
out.
this. Gold is gold.
Yes,
What do
you
we
can
owe
have
this
that.
kindness for?
I'd like to buy your son. No.
Oh.
I like
Well,
to write
see, an
to The Griffith's going to throw him a sword as I'm on top of him. No, just for allowing him to travel with us, for trusting us with your son, and just to keep yourself safe and well. I'm very surprised he didn't tell you this. Maybe he plans to, but while I've got you alone and he's off doing his little schemes, I'll tell you myself. The human lord of this land is a political puppet for the undead in the land over. They're not actually bad undead, as crazy as that may sound, at least compared to some of the ones we've fought before. We don't think your land is in any immediate danger, but just keep your eye on him, and if anything goes awry, if it looks like your land is turning worse, use this gold to hire some mercenaries maybe, or get yourselves to safety.
We'll store it away just in case we need it.
Excellent,
We're just
excellent.
simple farmers. We can't do much against the leaders of this land.
I like
Exactly.
how you say not very dangerous as they try to turn some of their people to ghouls.
Not all of them.
Some of them. Compared to the ones we've met in the past, that's pretty tame.
Yeah, but they were targeting like villages. They're trying to make them ghouls.
Like, they're not chaos demons. They're not Nurgle. We've met worse.
And,
Connor's man was.
halfling
Well, you
politics,
keep
they
me
are
fucking out of this,
already
you prick.
the halflings are already being ruled by a human, by a Stirlander, because officially it is part of the Stirland territory, same as Sylvania.
Yeah. But hopefully the 200 will be enough to keep them safe. I'm hoping. At least, like I said, they can get mercenaries or get the fuck out of here.
Thank you very much. And
Just don't let anyone know you have it.
yes, indeed. As more
Especially
time
Milo.
passes, Milo, you do you follow around the noble and you catch him meeting with some shadowy figures outside of the town every now and then. From your experiences, you can tell that these are vampiric creatures that he has regular meetings with.
What did they talk about?
As you listen in, it just seems to be general plans for the future of the moot, as the vampires are seemingly content with keeping the Moot as a buffer state, as a territory between Sylvania and the rest of the Empire.
Okay, so they're just having it to, have an eye out of the borders. I mean, that's at least make me feel better, and I'm not going to use it for anything else.
Okay.
Goals in mind.
Yeah, time passes. You are in the Moot area. Conan, you are in Peter's old village of Sterneast. Once you are done doing your business there, you've been exchanging as many letters as you possibly can in amongst your traveling to keep each other up to date as to what's going on. What is the next plan of action? Would you, Conan, in one of these letters, ask the others to come over and help with the abandoned castle, now that you know that the ghoul problem that keeps harassing this village seems to be coming from the castle? Or would you go there yourself?
Well, the first thing I'd do is probably get I'd probably ask Alucard, yo, should I wait for you, or should I do some, ironically, some reconnaissance? I didn't say that right. So, yeah, reconnaissance, and just check out the area, or should I just wait for you guys to get here, or?
Well, depending how long it takes to get that letter, I'll write back to you. I already scouted it out before. There's definitely a vampire living there, possibly Manfred, but all word seems that it's a lady. Probably best to wait for us. I know you're desperate to keep that village safe, but you might get slaughtered if you go on your own. You nearly got taken out by lightning. Don't go alone.
You should probably also tell him we have surgeons here.
Alucard didn't think of that. So he's not going to do it in meta.
It's not in the letter.
Uh-huh.
There you've been told to wait for the others before going to the castle.
I guess I'll ask Milo if he wants to fly back to the village. I'd rather get some stuff done back at the Dwarven Hole, but it looks like he's going to go without us if we don't.
Yeah. Have you managed to clear out most of your inventory by now?
Most of it. I've still got a couple of bits and bobs to do.
So why do you hate your family in that? It doesn't seem too clear.
I didn't say I hate my family.
I mean, for what you've shown, it shows you have a dislike for your family. You come back and you don't even want to
speak
to them.
Yeah, everybody does barely speak to them.
Yeah, but also I have to make sure they're safe,
Yeah.
He's the black sheep, but he still cares.
Oh, black sheep, huh, Chris?
Well, black sheep of the family, that's still a saying, right? Or is that not PC anymore?
It hasn't been PC for 10 years. Literally, they changed the nursery rhyme to Baba woolly sheep instead of Baba black sheep.
Yeah.
Really?
You can't. Yeah, and you have to say chalkboard instead of blackboard because it's racist.
So the woolly sheep of the family?
What about whiteboard? Is that racist?
It's stupid. It is black sheep.
You're allowed to say anything you want about white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck right.
I know he doesn't fuck about white people.
Yeah,
Yes,
after
that's-
spending some time, few days of travel, eventually you guys are gonna meet to head towards the abandoned castle.
Yeah. There's still some stuff I need to
Eventually.
discuss with you that I did at the hold before I left, but yeah.
Okay. Well, the castle is like a it's a dungeon, like it's a battle map. You go through the different floors,
Whoa.
dealing with the encounters, how you want to deal with it. It's been set up for ages, so I don't really have to do anything for that. I can take you guys to that now if you wanna run through it, deal with whatever you wanna do, or if you wanna keep that for another session, because it is getting quite late.
For you.
Well, Milo Excluded, you normally don't stay too long,
Yeah.
as long as the others, so I don't know how much longer you can play.
It's 1.5. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yeah. Well, I've just got a few armor pieces and stuff I want to order, and I would have done that before I left. So that'd be good to leave it here if I can still talk to you a little bit, Chris, if that's not pushing it.
Yeah.
I'll probably
Cool.
in the mood. I'll just probably check out my family and tell them
I'd like
what's
to check
going
out
on.
his family.
Fuck you. And just tell them that all about how this lord is just gonna basically use this area as a buffer zone.
And then once you've done the castle, what happens happens over there, depending on your choices and stuff. we'll do the rest of time passes. What do you do while this time is passing? And I'll try to get you all at a certain spot. Get you, kick you back on the railroad.
Yeah. I'd like to. What was it? On the way back to. Well, would we be going past that village that we were at in order to get to this, wouldn't we? Yeah, because we're going the opposite direction. Yeah, on the way back, I'd like to stop at the town that had the woman that could draw really well in the bar.
Okay.
And hire her to draw Philippe.
Okay. Yeah. She draws Philippe to the best of her capabilities, and you have a drawing of Philippe.
Cool. How much does that cost?
Few brass pennies.
Yeah,
Let's say like five brass pennies.
5 brass pennies.
For this. It's really fucking accurate, the drawing.
Okay, super accurate drawing of Philippe.
7 is a good roll.
Yeah.
Do you know this boy named Philippe? Oh, what, you mean a knight who just walked past it? No, not at all, mate. Fine. It looks like this, doesn't it?
It's helmet on, right? Like helmet closed or faceplate open that you can see like his
open.
face in the helmet.
Yeah, broken nose, brown goatee, all that stuff. The best
I
we can do
discussed
this time.
earlier, if you have a little mustache, beard, goatee situation going on, Philippe,
think he
Aidan, are
does.
you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Do you have a gay ponytail?
Do you know like my Red Dead character, but no sideburns?
Yeah, goatee.
Like the curly mustache as well.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that they got it correct, the facial hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe goatee,
I think
unfortunately.
it's actually on the close-up of my character as well.
I don't think we can click on your sheet. It's all question marks, I think. We can sort of see it, but we can't see the close-up. Because it's all question marks and stuff.
I can show it like
There
in
we
big,
go.
I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, no! Look at how disrespectful he is. He put the fucking Holy Grail on the ground.
About to kick it. It looks like just a back heel. Dink.
Yeah, we got
Um,
it. Pretty accurate then.
So don't worry what I'm doing, Chris. These are all me sending you messages.
Oh.
Chris.
Oh.
So, I have access to a gilded chariot in the mounts that's now been sold.
Sorry, what? I was looking at the Connor's pictures. I got distracted.
Oh,
There was
I
a lot
told
of
you not to look at them!
There's
No
a lot
rush.
of text there.
I've still got access to the gilded chariot in the mounts tab. If you want to get
But
rid of
that's
that, because I
gone,
sold
right?
it. Yeah, I sold it.
You
Um,
mentioned
was-
that, Chris.
And I was wondering if
Yes.
you could maybe make because we always seem to forget that it exists, like one for like whatever you call it, the fucking stagecoach thing.
Yeah.
At some point, you don't have to, but it'd be very helpful to help people remember.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, we'll start. We'll do a little dungeon crawl at the start of next session,
Okay.
and then hopefully get you guys into the Empire somehow,
I
Ready?
still owe you. Sorry,
where you will learn some things.
I still owe you money for the leather axe thing on my back, the holster.
Okay.
How much was it?
Just a single old gold, I guess.
So I'll give her 2 Barovian gold.
Yeah. Conna,
Yeah, babes.
I've got a bit of a plan, but it's in your backstory. You know your parents, right?
Yeah,
Does it
the
go
dad
further
trained me
back?
to be a pit fighter.
Do you know grandparents? Do you know, like, is there a possibility that your family lineage might not be what it seems?
Highly likely. Father didn't really speak much about his past. He was more of a man to speak with his fist and actions.
Okay. So what I'm
And if
working
I
into
ask
the
too
story
many,
doesn't seem to conflict. That's good to know.
yeah, and if I ask too many questions, he would hit me with his fist
Yeah.
and tell me to fucking pay attention and duck.
You should
wasn't
be
very good at ducking.
on the map now of the castle, in front of the front door, looking
Yeah.
at 2 guards and a dog.
2 guards and a dog.
I thought I'd
Nice
send
trumpet.
you actually what my family
Yes.
looks like, Chris.
It's an alarm trumpet for when he needs to blow it for the alarm. But yeah, that'll be
Amazing
for next
bloke.
time. For
Nice.
now, it'll be experience.
Hooray.
And then I'm gonna cut the stream off. We're done with that for today, but
I have so much
I need to
time.
stay in to like finish off some of the shopping with Alucard.
Yay! I gotta do one of those montages, you know, like a pretty woman.
Montage!
He's got
Yeah,
to do a montage.
Gotta come out with different outfits, and then you
Like
give
a
me the
Wonder
thumbs up or
Woman?
thumbs down. How is one meant to fight in this?
So wait, is
The
Alucard
first
gonna
Wonder
rape a
Woman?
man?
Yeah, that's where she's. Steve, how is one fighting this? It's like, you know all these languages, you know all this cultural information and all about this stuff, but you don't know what a dress is. I don't understand you, Wonder Woman. What do you know and what don't you know?
I think this was a good session with good roleplay. So I'm gonna click the end of adventure 150 experience button, but it's 100 for the normal session and 50 for the roleplay, so you can just grab it with a button.
Oh, very nice.
Hey, Philippe don't get any of this experience.
He gets
It's
his own experience.
during his adventure.
Yeah, but he's not getting it with his best friends.
It's
He
true.
doesn't have a friend.
It's solo experience.
His best
I like
friend's Philippe.
I say I like Philippe.
Yeah, Philippe likes Philippe.
Can't wait for you guys to meet Philippe.
It's gonna be great when we meet Philippe, but not the other Philippe.
Oh, there's way too many
We're
foods.
talking about little Philippe.
Yeah, you guys have grabbed your experience.
That's gonna get a punch in the face.
Yeah, Philippe might not even be alive by the time you regroup with Philippe.
So I guess since we're literally standing outside of it, the party ambition is to explore the entire castle.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's a bit short for a short one, but I'll allow it.
Wow, we finally do what you want to do and you're not satisfied. Fucking hell.
I said explore the entire castle, Chris. Did you remember the last time we were in a castle? It took us fucking like 3 sessions.
Yeah, but it's not as big as Strat's thing, as Strat's castle.
A stretch thing.
So are
Yeah.
we... So is that allowed for the short-term party goal or not?
Yeah,
Okay. Can
Not
someone
for
put it in the
Philippe,
chat for me,
he's not
please?
here.
Yeah, I know it's not
something.
for me.
It's just
Someone
like
put it
Philippe
in the
walking
chat
down
for
the
me.
street. Suddenly he's like, I feel experience joining me.
Chris, just so I remember, can I get a hatred put on my psychology sheet, please? I'd like to add the hatred for teleportation, which makes sense for my character. He really
Yeah.
does not like it. And it would
That's-
also, yeah, thank you.
At hatred railroading, I get it.
I don't like teleporting. Alucard hates it. It always goes bad, and he lost 6 months at one point, and he's never been happy.
Where are the psychologists?
I'm kind of like The Witcher, only it's not the sensation, it's just he doesn't like teleporting at all.
Yeah.
Well, I've got this one.
It's-
I guess I could just drag it back onto my sheet, maybe. Is that alright?
Which one?
Yeah, I've got that one. I'll just change it to teleportation. That do? It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm slightly
Change it to that.
yeah, I'm slightly worried by like the description that we're not using this completely corrected, because it seems to say that it's for a target, which is normally a group of people or creatures. I don't know if it can just be like a thing.
You will never socially interact with someone or something you hate in this manner. On encountering the object that you hatred, you must attempt a psychology.
Yeah, I was just thinking there might be like another one for that.
Are
kind of
you gonna
stuff,
try and
'cause
punch
you
the
Yeah.
you have
teleporter?
animosity, but that's also for people, I guess.
Yeah, if there's a bit more appropriate one, I'll happily take it. But I just
Yeah.
put it there just to as a
Maybe I know
reminder.
that's like a thing. Prejudice.
Yeah.
I think hatred works the best.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna use it to get a +1 or anything. It's just to remember. And I'm already immune to fear for that sort of stuff, and it's not like it's gonna intimidate me. It's just a reminder note.
Oh yeah, and Zolnat was still in the village. If you guys let him, he will join you on going through the castle. I talked to him about his
yeah.
character, and like I'm just gonna flat out say it. He wants me to kill him, like appropriate to his dooming. So I'm just gonna have him tag along until he dies.
So birds
Oh.
peck him to death.
God,
Damn,
why is
that's-
everybody who's coming along with us just dropping off now?
Get
Why?
something off this body.
Not looting him.
Yeah, it's fucking. the
I know what you want,
disrespect.
but I'm not doing it.
What is it?
You want the fucking statue because you're a dirty
Yes.
fucking metagaming prick. Why would we do
Okay.
that? That's pretty metagaming and pretty awful. He's our friend.
I gave you
Statue?
trauma.
What statue?
Healing statue. He wants it.
Oh. I thought
He gave it to
I
the
know, but I
priest.
was about to say, I thought Bretonians don't actually like magic much.
They don't.
But no, it's technology.
They don't really like magic
uh,
either. Sort of.
Castle is obviously what's next. Just for future
Hmm.
reference, I know Conna still wants to go to Britonia, which is not where I want to end up, but I understand why he wants to go there.
Mhm.
Alucard might also have interest in Britonia since you're originally from there. I don't know if you would like travel to Britonia together as like a group.
Only if we meet up with Philippe again. Otherwise, I'm staying put. But I am going to stop at Uberstrike at some point and pay for the orphanage.
Yes, you want to go back to the orphanage in
Yeah.
Uberstrike.
I want to pay it
meet,
off.
Meet Franz. It's been a long time.
I miss that man. Gonna give him a big old pat in the head and some gold.
Okay, cool. We've done experience. We've done a little talk at the end. Anything you guys want to add? Any motivations, goals, and stuff like that?
I'll
Did
definitely
anybody
help
put-
people, but you know, usual stuff. I'm already at my max.
Yeah.
I'll say, I literally just, my motivation is learn from my mistakes. I actually didn't make any mistakes this time. Well, but yeah, can someone just put down our motivation is to search the castle? Just put it in the chat.
Short-term goal. Oh, how to like
Yeah.
type it.
Yes, please, if possible. Beautiful. What was I doing?
Check out the castle.
Oh,
Uh,
right.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I'm looking for. Well, a year's gonna pass, so I might send
Well,
you a
it's
new
been months
token at some
already.
point, Chris.
Hmm?
So the
New
years
token.
has passed, so I might send you a.
Oh,
If a year does pass, I might send you a new token because obviously people change after a year. Well, human people do,
okay, cool.
but I'm looking for one. But
Casca.
not gonna lie, I was trying to be very specific with it,
He looks like a
and I'm
real
not
Casca.
finding the image I want.
Yeah.
Casca.
If you want, you want me to make you a
Enough.
new one in the like program that I have that you can just put items and stuff on to make it like look specifically like how you want. I can
Oh my
like
god!
share screen, I guess, and you just walk me through the options.
I just found a Kratos-looking motherfucker. So,
Well, you might eventually have a boy.
boy,
War.
betray us.
There you go. I'll put it in general.
Boy.
It's loading.
Boy.
I found my original picture.
Black Kratos.
Yeah, that's us for the stream. Bye.
Bye.
Right.